quick recap. You guys walked to Vallaki, met that skelly boy again, gave you another trinket, wolf whistle. Then you met that Argal guy who asked you to buy a toy. And then once you did to come back to the camp, and they might reward you. Then you got to the gates. Irina managed to get you guys in without much of a fuss. The guards kind of gave you the rundown, which afterwards you headed towards the Baron / Burgomaster's mansion because Irina said that she probably should make her presence known there. Heading there, you passed by the town square where you found proclamations for these festivals that had been going on, and the town motto "All will be well." And there was a stock there with a bunch of people in there with donkey heads on that were being punished for malicious unhappiness.
Excellent.
Town.
Objectively excellent.
They were, what were they on? They were like a podium?
Yeah, so basically like a wooden platform, like 4 feet up in the air. And in addition to the stocks, there were also like a set of gallows there.
Okay.
Passing by, you went to the Baron's house, snuck around his house a little bit. Well, first, Tuck snuck around, got caught, found some dolls, some interesting dolls of Ren.
Interesting dolls. My ass.
Afterwards, he took you back down. You all had a conversation with the Baron. He asked you to investigate the Watchters. My bad, Watchters. For him, and that if you did so, you'd be rewarded.
We'd be rewarded with infamy so that we can do whatever the fuck we want in this town.
Afterwards, kind of gave off a creepy vibe. You explored the rest of his home a little bit. Main 2 things to note was the guy that was getting his ass beat in the closet that you kind of just put back in there.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
And then you met Victor in the attic, the angsty teenage mage son of the Baron.
Who taught me how to see invisibility.
He's fed up with this world. Speaking of that, you noticed something was following. It was visible.
Are we supposed to hear ambience right now?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Sorry, go ahead.
Following that, you guys went to Blinksy's. Bought some toys. He told you about his master's famed creation and asked you if you found it. He'd much like to see it. Passing that, you went to the church where Father Lucian explained that as much as he'd love for this place to be a safe place for Irina from the devil himself, it currently was not consecrated ground because the bones of the saint that protected it had been stolen recently.
And we know who stole them.
Oh wait, if it just needs consecrated bones, can't I just do that?
Well, it's the specific bones. It was very clear that like.
Did you move me off the head and took my spot? Hold on, guys. We have more important things to talk about. Did I get moved off the head and Ben took my spot?
I mean, we can't move you, so.
I am deeply sad.
You can sit in my lap if you want.
The only 2 people.
Thanks, Dad.
The only other 2 people that may know the whereabouts, or who might have taken the bones, would be the brothers Yeska and Yeska, young altar boy, and Milovaj, a grave tender to the grave outside, who also helps in the church a little bit. He's like 19 years old. They're both orphans that stay at the orphanage, St. Andrew's Orphanage. And that and then after that, I guess it is more like 3 o'clock because you guys did all that shopping technically.
Yeah.
So
shopping spree.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
about
get a cool new cloak.
Yeah. Well, you ordered all that, and it's going to be done tomorrow, apparently.
Right.
So
right now I'm just carrying around fucking armful of daggers because I don't have a place to put them.
So, where are you all heading first now? So,
The orphanage at this point?
is that where you want to go first?
I agree.
I'm right behind you. Hey, Ren, before we go, I'm worried that you're going to get us into another fucking fight. So
I can walk in the back if you want and let other people lead.
I'm talking with the guard keeper, or like the guy that has dolls of you. So this is just an offer. I'll let you be the judge, but I have a disguise kit that I can use to alter your face. If you'd like, I can make you unrecognizable to the guard leader.
Oh, that would probably be useful considering he seems to be a bit too interested in me for another man.
Yeah, I mean, who are you to judge? Are you not into him?
DM, does the disguise kit like change my face for a certain amount of time, or does it go until I remove it?
So I've got cosmetics, hair dyes, and small props. I could give you an eye patch and make you blonde if you want.
Oh, okay, so it's not magic.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm proficient with this kit.
Heck yeah, makeup me.
Can I spend like 30 minutes doing that?
Well, make a disguise kit check. So if you roll on that tools, it should make the check.
Oh dear.
I'm clicking on the tools.
No, there's like a dice at the side.
Oh, here. Okay.
Since I'm willing, can he do it at advantage? Oh, never mind.
24. He looks. Myrtle kind of chuckles a little bit at it. Thinks it's pretty funny to see you in this getup here. Eye patch and blonde.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Excellent. Hold on. We gotta pause the game. I need a new character token picture.
Yeah, hurry up. Get into Photoshop right now.
Yeah, right. Okay, no, I'm kidding. We can keep going.
All right, let's head to the orphanage.
Yeah, I think we should go to the orphanage. Gotta find those bones.
You kind of ask around, and people direct you sort of like to the north side of the town, not too far away from the church. And you head over to the orphanage. It's just your average building. It doesn't look very much different than most of the ones you've seen in the town so far. A little bit run down, but kept up well enough. The door is right there. There's like a little walkway up to it.
Kilvin knocks on the door.
Excellent.
You hear an older sounding woman go, "Just a moment," and you see this shrewd looking woman in probably about her early 50s. You see her hair's it's like streaked brown hair, and it's up in like a tight bun. And you can see like the wrinkled face and everything. And she goes, "Can I help you?"
We're looking for what were the names?
Yeska.
Yeska and
Milovage.
Milovage is the groundskeeper. He's probably not here.
He might be though.
He's
here. He
Father
here.
Lucian said he hadn't seen him recently.
Which means he either took the bones or he's dead.
Okay, then
Took
let's...
the bones and run.
The perfect crime.
Can I ask why?
We are looking for what?
Sorry if I have to ask, but you all look kind of strange to be asking for a meeting with a bunch of orphans.
Father Lucian said they might know something about what happened at the church.
Also, I take offense to that. We're the proud parents of a 5-year-old assassin, and
what happened at the church?
Oh, now you done it. Now you done it.
Is there something wrong?
Someone infiltrated the office last night and took something, and we're looking for it.
Oh, I assume that's why you want to see then Milovage and Yeska, since they work there. That's probably a good thing. I have noticed Milovage seems kind of off recent.
Have you seen Milovage today?
He actually left a few days ago. I think, he went with some of the wolf hunters from town. Something about learning something that can make him more money to support his siblings, I guess. But I believe he should be back tomorrow morning if you come back. Then.
Well, thank you very much.
If you want to look in you're free to look in his room if you'd like.
In the meantime, can we talk to Yeska?
Yeah, sure. Him and his brother share a room along with their 2 sisters.
Excellent. Which room would that be?
And she's like, "Oh, just follow me," and she like leads you in. And yeah, so you go in. It seems like you only see Yeska in the room. It seems the sisters are out playing or something, and he's pretty young. I'd say maybe like 8 or 9 years old, and you see him kind of chilling out, sitting on his bed, and he seems to be reading some sort of book. And he kind of looks up at you, and when he sees you all, he kind of like shrivels down and like digs his face in his book some more.
All right, I wipe out all the candles with prestidigitation. I cast Hold Person to lock him in place, and I light my hand on fire, preparing Firebolt. And no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I was about to say, this fits your character, though, really. Go for it.
You see the headmistress, which she introduces herself, by the way, as Claudia. Earlier, kind of goes and is like, Yeska, these nice fellows here'd like to talk to you about something that might have happened at the church recently, if you wouldn't mind. And you see he doesn't look up from his book.
Do I catch anything in his reaction?
Make an insight check.
Does he get advantage since we're all staring at this kid?
Sure, go ahead. 10.
Can I go off screen for anyone else? Like the die?
Did they what?
Did the die go off screen for anyone else?
I don't think
so.
I noticed that.
Oh.
No, they bounced around on it.
You get the sense that, I mean, he's a kid and there's a bunch of weird people walking in.
Yeah, not the best.
But he does seem a little guarded.
Sure.
For
Of course.
sure.
Okay, I think so if he's not doing anything, I would like to walk over. Ren bends down and takes Myrtle off his shoulders because that's where she was when we ended. And she hops down, and I ask, what was his name? Yeska. I ask, do you know where your brother is right now? Have you talked to him in a couple days?
He's off learning how to hunt wolves, okay? That's all I know.
What are you reading there?
Nothing.
Smut.
It's the latest edition of...
I pull out a silver coin.
Wait, I'm sorry. How old is this kid? Oh, okay,
He's
never
like
mind.
8 or 9.
Let me take that joke back. I'm really sorry.
Some...
We didn't catch that on recording or anything, right?
What?
Family-friendly channel, guys. I pull out a silver coin and kind of offer it to him and go, I would love to hear more about your book. Can I borrow it for a minute?
He kind of turns away. Says no.
Oh damn. All right. I flip the coin to Myrtle.
Let me see if she catches it. As you flick it, she kind of reaches up, but just misses it, and it hits the ground, and she kind of looks disappointed in herself.
She's gonna be a good assassin one day.
Gotta start training her now.
She picks it up.
Think fast.
Next time it's a dagger.
If you can catch a dagger, you can catch a ball.
You see, there's like this is a fairly decently sized room because it holds 4 people. But even still, for 4 people, it's a little small. You see, there's like a larger bed in the corner with like a trunk. And you see like Yeska has his own bed kind of to the right, and then in the back seems like a larger bed with like where probably both the sisters sleep together.
Okay, well, if he's still being unresponsive, maybe I sit down in front of him on the floor, and I ask Yeska, I'd really like to hear more about your job. Can you tell me about the work that you do with Father, what's his name? The fellow.
Lucian. Yeah.
Yeah, with
go
Father
ahead.
Lotion.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
All right. Persuasion.
technically at disadvantage.
Oh shit! Here, I'll roll again, and you can use the lower one. I nope, that's performance.
Give guidance, I suppose. Okay.
So
Well.
add a d4.
1.
Okay. He goes, well, I just help around, the church, light candles and the incense and cleaning up here and there, whatever he asks me to do.
That sounds really interesting.
I
Do
I haven't seen anything, okay?
haven't seen anything about what?
And then he kind of clams up a little bit. He's like, oh shit.
Do you ever get to see?
Okay, Jesus.
Hold on.
Oh
Hold on.
no! I'm not uploading this episode to YouTube.
Thank you.
He goes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I turn to the group for assistance because I don't know what else to do.
Fuck, I'm too distracted by the comment.
Honestly, same.
Okay.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
God damn it, that's another. Okay, I'm writing down all the things I have to bleep, okay?
You ever watch those old gladiator movies? Those famous men? The oil?
It's a great movie, but shut up.
Okay.
Oh man. Gotta have levity in these dark times.
What didn't you notice, Yeska?
Classy.
He doesn't say anything, and he's like, fuck. Like, he's got that expression of, oh no.
We're not trying to get your brother in trouble. We just want to find whatever someone stole.
Is this working? Can we tell if this is actually working on this kid? Is he like lightening up at all?
Uh-oh.
Insight check.
Oh, sure.
Just straight, though, because...
Should I do disadvantage or straight?
Straight, because you're all kind of looking.
Nice.
You get the sense that he might, if you push a little bit harder, if you push, he might divulge a few details.
Here we go. I know. Okay, I'm still sitting on the floor, so I lean in a little bit and I go, look, Yeska, Milovaj might be in some serious trouble if we don't figure out what happened. We would really appreciate it if you could tell us anything that you saw the other day.
Okay. Make a persuasion check at advantage, even with disadvantage, because that's a pretty good argument. Especially for a kid who likes his brother.
Okay.
Nice.
19, he goes, he's in danger?
He could be, but we think he might not be. We think he didn't do anything, but we need to prove it.
If he is in danger and you know something, then what happens would be on you.
Fucking Christ, he's 8.
He kind of gulps.
That's gonna work.
Yeah, that's why it's work.
Kind of gulps a little bit while as Raidriar says that, and goes, one night when we got done with work at the church and we came back, Milovaj was carrying a burlap sack from the church. I asked him what it is, and he told me to be quiet, not to worry about it. And he walked me home and then said he had to take a stop and left. I don't know anything other than that, I swear.
You know what direction the wolf hunters went?
Actually,
Claudia chimes in and says, they can go pretty far at times, but I think they'll be back tomorrow morning. Come back tomorrow.
better idea. Can we ask Yeska? Can you tell us where your brother walked away from you? At least, like, can you point where the direction he was going, like from the street you were on?
He says, I just saw him go south, and basically when he says that you guys from where south is basically the rest of the town.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Okay. Where are the exits of this town? Is there one to the south?
Well, so.
Wait, we had a map, didn't we?
Not yet, no.
So we're at like the northern part of the town, right? So heading south
Yeah.
could mean east, south, or west.
Yeah, going south, like this road you guys are on goes up north, and there's like basically no other splits from it. It goes down to the center and then splits to the east, west, and south.
Gotcha. Okay, let's ask him if he minds if we look around in Milovage's things real quick, but we're not gonna take anything because we respect his privacy.
Okay.
Cool. So you said he had a big bed in the corner? Let's toss it.
Well, he didn't. It's like longer because he's like a bigger kid. It's not like big, like you know what I mean.
Like poor big, gotcha.
It's more, yeah, it's like a cot that's longer, basically.
Cool beans, toss it.
Toss it?
Okay.
Let's move the bed
Make,
in order to see what is underneath it.
yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation check. Straight roll because you're all kind of like 15. Nothing much catches your eye about the bed or anything, but you do notice one of the floorboards seems off from the rest. Like it's slightly raised. Like it's not lined up with the rest of them.
I think this calls for a knife to be inserted into that board so that I can pull it up.
Okay,
After
yeah.
we check it for traps, probably.
Oh, do we have a good way to do that? I mean, he
I'll-
lives in a room with his kid brother and kid sisters. If one of them opened it by accident, I don't think he'd put a trap on it.
The kid is stealing bones. We don't know what's going on.
I mean, I suppose, then check it for traps.
I
don't
would
wanna
like to check it for traps.
Yeah, make an investigation check, Tux, at disadvantage because you're just the one kind of checking. Only one person.
It's okay because I'm gonna roll a 20. Oh shit.
Appears to be just a floorboard that's been recently removed.
All right.
There's nothing underneath this floorboard. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, like, it
there's
looks
no
like
traps. Yeah.
It looks like it's just a normal floorboard that recently was pried up and put back down.
Cool beans. I pry that sucker up.
Okay. In it you see a small purse.
Okay. Can I look inside of it?
Yeah. In this purse are 100 gold pieces.
Oh, damn. Sounds like we got to talk to this kid. He's rich. I'm.
Okay.
It sounds like these wolf guys are paying a shit ton of money.
Oh wait, let's ask Yeska. Is this the first time your brother's gone out with the wolf hunters, or does he do that often?
No, this is the first time he asked
Okay.
them to train him.
Cool.
I don't even think you're paying him.
How close is everyone to me? Like under the bed? Are they all staring at me?
Yeah, like everybody sees this. It's a pretty small room.
Okay, I put it back.
Turning to the orphanage lady. I'm sorry.
And
I
yeah,
forgot her
and
name.
Claudia goes,
Claudia.
I don't know how he would get. Do you like say like he's got this sack of money? Like she's,
No, I think I look in it, and if nobody else can see what's in it, I go ahead and close it again, and I turn to the stewardess woman and mention that he has quite a bit of money, but perhaps trying to keep from her exactly how much.
That's surprising. I mean, he mostly gets enough to get by. He was talking about that. He's gonna somehow get enough money to move his siblings or get a better place, but kind of brush it off as wishful thinking.
Can you tell us more about the wolf hunters? And if not, could you point us to the direction of someone who can?
I mean, they just
She already told us that they could be literally anywhere.
yeah. There's a lot of, I don't know if you've ever run into any, but there's a lot of wolves, especially around this town.
Oh, let me tell you about the wolves.
So this is just a group that's normally on patrol then.
Well, just the two that took him are just two brothers that go out hunting.
Two brothers.
Is this a job that normally pays really well?
Nah, I mean, enough to get by, really.
But this is his first time wolf hunting, so he got this money from somewhere else. So he didn't get it from the church because they only pay him pennies, and he
an
didn't get it from
abnormal-
wolf hunting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't. I tell the group covertly how much money was in the bag, but I try to keep it from the stewardess person.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Shit, I thought that was gonna be a 1.
Let me see what she. Yeah, she doesn't seem to notice. You all know that there was 100 gold in this sack.
Yeah, I don't want anybody except me stealing that bag of gold.
Did you take it? Are you taking it?
No, that's why I asked how close everyone was to me. If everybody's staring at me, then they would think I was
you
a
put
bad
it back
person.
under the board, though.
I did put it back under the board.
Kilvin's gonna search the trunk.
Okay. It seems just to have like
Clothes
old,
and-
not very good clothes.
Mm.
So who are these brothers that took this guy?
We don't know yet, I don't think.
She doesn't know either.
I have. I gotta find their. Let me find them.
They're the 2 brothers from Rick and Morty that
2 brothers.
got attacked by cat wizards or something.
Yeah. So so that's Salzdar and Yavengi are their names.
Why aren't there any like Johns or Daves?
Yeah, where's the Daves at? Can you point us towards the Yavenki family?
That's
well,
true.
I don't think either of them have much family anymore.
Oh, are they orphans too?
I don't know, but I think they're just hardy hunters.
You're
that-
in charge of the orphanage. You don't know if these guys live in the orphanage?
What? No, she meant like they're
Okay.
they're old grizzled hunters. They don't need to live in an orphanage.
Oh, okay.
They're like older.
These are old brothers with no family.
They're training this kid.
I need you to fucking interrogate this woman some more.
I gotcha! Objection! Not a lot of Phoenix Wright fans here. If we don't know anything about their family.
I heard they hang out a lot at the Blue Water Inn, though, so you might be able to pick up
Ooh.
some information.
We should probably check in case they just fucking killed Milovage and took the old white bone.
Or maybe they're the allies we're supposed to look for.
Yeah, what's at the Blue Inn again?
You don't exactly know. It's just a figure from the woods said that there were allies there, and that's all it said.
Okay, that's right. At the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, that's what we learned a while ago.
Okay, just making sure. I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't gone to the inn yet because we went to the manor, and I think they offered to let us sleep there. But we might go to the inn to eat food instead of eating rations.
She also says, "Is that yours, right? Is she yours?" And she kind of nods to Myrtle.
I go, yeah, we've been traveling together for quite a bit now, like at least 3 days.
I mean, I don't know how safe it is around for a kid to be hanging out. I could always watch her for a little bit while you're out.
What do you mean? She's our front line. She's the most dangerous one out of all of us.
She kind of looks very concerned. Says,
I
"Very well, if that's what you believe."
I look over at Myrtle and I go, Myrtle, show her your scary face.
She kind of goes, "Grawr." Like,
Excellent.
you know, from Monsters Inc.
Yes.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Absolutely. Yeah, I look back at the headmistress again and I go, see, she's fierce.
That is quite fierce, young lady. She gives a wide smile.
Okay, can I ask a very out of context question? Or not out of context, but out of the game. Or like very meta question. Okay, so I don't want to ruin everything for everybody. I thought it was hilarious to bring the girl along, and I talked a little bit to Snow about it. But if everybody thinks it wouldn't be super fun, I wouldn't mind to leave her here at the orphanage since he is literally a 5-year-old.
I think it would be
She's
very
going to
funny.
die if we
Well,
take
it's
her anywhere.
just that, yeah, there's a high chance. I mean,
Okay,
you might
here's the question, Ben.
I'd say hold on for now, because you don't know what you might find, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't know if like after I told you that I would be interested in taking her along as an actual plot point, if you had like written anything that you needed her or needed me to make a specific decision. I just wanted to make sure.
You make any decisions you want. Don't base anything off of what I have.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something fun that you already had written, and I would hate to just skip it by accident.
Okay, here's
We can give
Tux's
her to the
question.
creepy wizard in the lake.
Oh, there you go.
For the record, me out of game is very interested to see where this goes. Tux's question to Rin is, how are you going to be able to handle her death?
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
Did you say that out loud in front of her?
No, this is out of game. This is very
Okay,
out
no.
of game.
I'll
In
cast.
character, but out of game.
In game, I'm going to use minor illusion to whisper in Ren's ear. Are you going to be okay if she dies?
I'm
I'm genuinely concerned.
I definitely whisper back that it wouldn't be the first time that someone has died right next to me who happened to be a small child.
You're going to make Tux
no.
have to protect her? Okay, sure. Yep,
But-
let's go.
I say it in a way so as to not make it sound like I killed a small child.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
But Claudia does go, if you're on your way, like I said, Milvad should be here tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I don't believe he's supposed to work at the church tomorrow, so...
Okay. I don't think it would hurt to go to the Blue Water Inn today, though.
Mm-hmm.
If this is our only lead, then that's probably where we should go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just to wrap up my question from a second ago. So the other reason that I was kind of asking, that's awesome. The other reason I was asking is what's the likelihood that she's able to acquire any skills that help her like not die? Like if I were to teach her how to throw knives or hide.
I'd have to think
She's
about
5.
that. But
Okay.
yeah.
She
Well, let me
is
think.
5.
Well, yeah, she's
I
five.
want to
but-
throw knives.
I mean,
Okay, if you
kids can
think
still
about it.
hide and stuff. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they're useless.
yeah, in a cardboard box.
Well, okay. Think about it from this perspective. This isn't America where like you have to be 13 before you acquire any special skills. Like these kids live in abject terror of the world because
That's
they're
true.
all poor and starving.
She is pretty hardy. Like,
Can I teach her a spell?
could try.
I want to...
I mean, I'm just asking purely from a metagaming standpoint. Like, is there any chance that she's
But that
actually
might
not
take
gonna die?
Time and
Like a...
she can't even read.
Yeah, she
Okay.
can't read it.
Okay.
So it might be better to leave her here for a little bit, like for quite a while, actually, until she learns some like valuable skills. But it's also fun.
Okay,
to have
let's ask. What's the
around.
education here? Is she going to be able to read in a year? Like leaving her in the Pokemon daycare, is she going to level up while we're gone, or
If she can't read, I can try to teach her. Yeah.
that would be helpful?
That would be helpful. Okay, so let's ask Myrtle. Maybe she can roll her mystical dice or something. I squat down and look at Myrtle and I go, where we're going is going to be really dangerous. I know you're tough, but would you rather stay here with all the other kids for now?
She goes, could I stay with you until bedtime at least?
Heck yeah. All right.
Are you trying to make me melt?
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. All right, I go sure, and I put her back on my back, piggyback style.
Okay.
As opposed to...
As opposed to like on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
So it
All
sounds
right.
like we should go to this
Yep.
Blue Water Inn place to see if Milavage is in fact with these fellas or if they're actually out on a hunt.
Mhm.
Cracking my knuckles, I say, let's get a move on.
All right, just
Oh.
so I can make sure that I'm understanding all this correctly. This kid took the bones out of the church. We want to be in the church so that we can sleep.
Mhm.
And he was told to steal the bones by a group called the Wolf Hunters?
No. So
Or
okay. So
We don't know any of that for
You don't
sure.
really know. What you know is that he took the bones. Like,
Okay.
well, you suspect he took them. I mean, like,
He had a
what?
burlap sack full of something.
Yeah, from the church. He wouldn't tell his brother what it was. He took his brother home and said, "I have a stop to make," and he went off. Okay.
Mhm.
This was like 4 or 5 days. Like, this was like before he went on the hunting trip. Even.
Yeah.
Side note, my Switch GameCube controller just came in the mail and I'm super pumped.
Nice.
Continue.
Nice.
But
Ultimate or
Yeah, for Ultimate.
so
wow,
you guys
keep them in there.
found 100 gold in the floorboards.
Mhm.
Claudia made it pretty clear that the wolf hunters don't get paid that much money. Like they make an all right living, but not like rich living. And they
Okay.
certainly wouldn't be paying a trainee very well.
and the kid is out on a hunt?
Yeah,
With
like
the two
being
people.
trained currently. Yeah.
Okay.
And that probably answers a little bit of your question from earlier, Nathan, about how much money people are used to seeing.
Yeah, you gather that like 100 gold would be a literal fuck ton of money to people in this town.
Okay.
Like, literal fuck ton.
Okay, so if I want to lay a trap, I leave 100 gold out.
Yes.
You can lay 2 gold out.
Trap
yeah.
Becky.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go to the Blue Water Win.
All right.
I want to get a good night's sleep tonight. That's all I care about. Right now.
I did want to see. Okay, can we see that carnival thing on the way?
You want to go take a stop at the carnival wagon?
Yeah, I want
it
to see if there's somebody in there.
So the Blue Water Inn would be you'd pass that on the way to the carnival wagon, the stockyards.
Okay. Let's stop through the inn first to make sure that those 2 hunters aren't there, and then we can go to the wagon if we don't see. If the hunters aren't there, we're kind of stuck until tomorrow morning. We might as well go do something else.
Yeah.
I mean, the hunters they'll be back tomorrow.
You did get that dinner invitation from.
Oh
Right.
yeah, from the Whitleys.
That's tomorrow night, right?
No, that's
either
tonight.
Today or tomorrow.
Tonight or tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Okay, you're gonna head to the Blue Water Inn.
Roll over to the inn.
Hey, before we leave, hey lady, where would we be able to find a map of this town?
Of the town, I don't know if many people make maps of the town. I mean, there's not many visitors, so people kind of just know where things are. A map of the area, you might find a few interesting fellows at the Blue Water Inn that might have something.
Perfect.
Well, how about that?
I thank her for her time, and I'm out.
I don't thank her for her time, and I'm out.
I'm out.
Okay, so you guys are going to the Blue Water Inn?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys head down the direction to the Blue Water Inn, and so like gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Are you entering?
I'm gonna keep an eye out for the Raven lady.
So there's like a well outside, and so make a perception check.
What are we perceiving?
Because I am tired.
Well, all of our rolls are disadvantaged right now.
Kilvin, make a perception check.
Yeah, you guys keep doing it.
Well, you don't seem to notice, because you noticed that the raven that had been following you guys around had blue-tipped wings, and you don't see one with blue-tipped wings around here.
Okay.
I mean, looking for the actual person.
Oh, so you didn't see them. It was like in the dark, like the voice came through the woods, basically.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Kilvin leads the way into the inn.
Alrighty. Change the music here.
Oh.
So, as you all enter in, damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall, under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads mounted on plaques. There's quite a few people in here. Most of them seem just commoners, kind of lounging around in the afternoon time. A few things do catch your eye, though. The person who seems to be attending a bar seems to be a middle-aged woman with jet black hair, with fairly decent clothes on. She has a few raven feathers in her hair.
Is she attractive?
She's all right for her age.
Cool beans. Cool beans.
You notice sitting at one table laughing and drinking a lot seems to be two better dressed looking, seem like they're sitting by themselves at a table. They're like they look in their like about early, maybe mid-20s. They're like chuckling, and there's like a bunch of wine bottles on the table that are empty. There's also a very colorful half-elf, and very like this fancy feathered cap, like green scarf and red garb, sitting at the bar, who seems out of place from the rest of the people in here.
Okay, as soon as I step inside and notice all the wolf heads around, I want to walk right back out cast Minor Illusion to give myself a dead wolf head, and then walk back in holding it, like, over my shoulder.
Okay.
I want the illusion of a wolf head.
Okay, yeah, sure.
And then as I walk in, I proudly announce, "Hey, any other fellow wolf hunters here? We've blown in from out of town, and we're very proud of our ability to take down wolves."
If it works, then Christ.
They're not here.
Those two brothers aren't here.
They could be. They could be here. They could be here if they killed Milovage and just fucking left him somewhere and took the bones somewhere else. They could already be back.
We have
As
a very
you walk
impressive
in,
wolf that we'd like to sell.
And Tux announces this. All the like the music kind of stops a little bit. And they all kind of look at Tux. And they all like have this weird expression. I mean, you are still a gnome in this place. And they're like, look a little surprised. And then they all kind of start going back to their business.
As I'm scanning faces, does anybody's ears perk up at the sound of Wolf Hunter?
You see the woman behind the bar kind of like chuckles a little bit and gestures you all over.
Okay. I go over.
I say, "I'll be right there," and I walk out. I just need to put this outside for a minute. I walk outside and dissipate the spell.
Okay.
And then I run out.
Cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because otherwise, I was like, well, that's a first level spell slot.
Alright, running up to the lady, I say, we've heard legends about wolf hunters that roam these areas, and as experienced wolf hunters on our own, we'd like to learn more information about them. We'd like the chance to meet them, trade tales of the craft, and, maybe we could learn something from them.
Wow. Jumping right to questions, huh? Don't even want to introduce yourselves.
We are the mighty wolf hunters of yore.
Who?
Yoro.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of wolf hunters come in and out of this place, and I don't think I think I would have remembered someone who looked like you.
You think you could find someone that had a 5-foot wolf head like that? That was a mighty wolf.
Trust me. We've seen plenty of big wolves around here. They seem like that's not a big deal. Like, when Claudia wasn't kidding when she said they had a wolf problem.
I mean, okay, I thought 5-foot wolf head would be pretty big, but that's fine.
I mean, 10-foot wolf head.
You should have seen the 10-foot one that got away.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's just their head, though.
She looks at you all. You all kind of take the 4 seats next to this colorful half elf.
I plant myself next to him.
Yeah. And she kind of eyes you all and goes, "Well, you all don't look like you're from around here, huh?"
Do I recognize her voice?
No. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not the same voice.
Okay.
I was gonna make you roll, but, I mean, yeah, it's not the same voice. It's clear. The voice you heard was much younger, like 20s.
Okay, I'm looking around for that kind of person.
Okay. And she goes, well, first, my name's Danica Martikov. Me and my family run this place. And at this moment, you watch as coming out from a door to the side, which probably is the kitchen, a big, burly man with like a big, thick jet black beard and jet black hair steps out. And he sees you all and he goes, "Oh, we got guests, do we, Danica?" Yes, honey. Got more guests. And he's like, "Well, they look absolutely famished, and you guys must have been on the road. The least we could do is give you a room for the night."
After a full day of wolf hunting, I could eat just about anything.
Yeah,
Christ.
don't worry. We'll get you you can have a room tonight and a meal on the house. And you see Danica looks like, "Dear, if you keep handing out free things to everybody, this place won't stay up much longer." And he says, "Look at them. They clearly need some pick-me-ups here."
I cast Minor Illusion to make my stomach growl.
see the little one.
The little one.
Clearly needs something good in his belly.
So I set Myrtle down next to me, and I go, "She'll have whatever that kid's having, and I'll have the cheapest lunch set."
Okay. And she goes, "Oh, hi, dearie. How's it going? And she calls back, Brom, Bray, get out here. And you see his two, probably like an older boy, probably age 11 or 12, runs out from the kitchen, and then like an 8-year-old runs out. And they seem really interested in you all, like, ooh, are you guys adventurers?
I mean,
The
judging by
mightiest
wolf on his head,
of
yeah.
wolf hunters.
And they kind of look at Myrtle, and they're like, did you travel with them? And she kind of nods her head, yes. Wow, you should tell us all your stories. And then Myrtle Myrtle hasn't like interacted with kids her age for a little bit now, and she kind of looks at you, Ren, kind of like that can I face.
Yeah, I'd say. Wait, hold on? Is there anything that she shouldn't tell them about what we've been doing?
I mean,
I don't think so. I motion that she can.
It's just a kid's story. We can write it off if.
She can talk to them if she wants to.
She smiles and like she starts talking to the boys, and they kind of run off, actually back into the kitchen area.
Great.
So,
I should have given her a whistle.
and she goes, is there anything you guys like to drink? Apparently it's on the house. And the man introduced himself as Erwin. Kind of chuckles and she says it that way.
Hands down on the table, I say, bring me your finest wine.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, our finest is out right now.
Your second finest wine.
We've actually... Erwin's pipes up, yeah, the Wizard of the Wines, our normal shipments haven't been coming recently. I'm not sure why. And you see on his face, like, as he mentions it, while, like, it's not just we're out of stock, like, there seems to be some genuine concern underlying.
Is it normal for shipments not to come into the city?
No, this hasn't happened before.
Where's
anyways,
the?
You don't want to hear about it. You just get some rest, get some food, and we can talk about stuff later.
Kilvin plops down a gold coin.
He says, "Oh, really? You don't have to."
I insist.
Flick it at him.
You see, as you say that, Danica looks at him, at Erwin, with a "Don't you fucking dare" face, and grabs the coin and says, "Thank you very much."
Do you have any drinks that aren't wine? Or water?
I don't know if the water's too good to drink here, son.
Yeah.
What do you recommend?
Wine.
What else do you have?
Although, like I said, we don't have a ton of it left, but...
Cheap wine.
I'll
What
take your
else do
least
you
cheap
have?
wine.
Deary.
And your
We have
finest sack of wolf meat.
Please have something that isn't wine.
Oh, we do have wolf meat. We've got plenty of that, don't worry.
Wait, why do you want a sack of wolf meat?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
gonna eat it?
How about we make a fine wolf steak if you'd all like
There
to.
we go.
That sounds
Do
delicious.
that.
And what else do you have to drink?
Deary, I'm serious when I say we have wine.
Is that all that you have?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could get some water, but
No, that's alright.
Well, I'll have the wolf steak and the wine then.
God.
Sounds like that's what's happening.
I will pass, thank you.
very well.
So it sounds like your husband really loves guests.
Yeah, bless his soul. Because at this point, Erwin walked back to the kitchen to start making food.
Okay, I assumed.
Sometimes I feel like he's too kind for this place. Sees the best in everyone.
It seems like a lot of people here really...
I swear if the devil himself walked through that door asking for a room, he'd give it to him.
I bet the devil would appreciate it.
That name, Wizard of the Wine. Who makes it?
Obviously the wizard.
I guess I can mention it now that Erwin's not here. The Mardukov family actually runs the winery. Erwin's father owns it, but they had a falling out a while ago.
Erwin?
Erwin's
That's the dude.
her husband that you've been.
Oh. Does it have anything to do with that wizard who lives on the lake?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that's a different wizard. The Wizard of the Wines isn't like a dead ass wizard. They're just like
It's
good
like
at
it's like a
wine.
brand name.
Yeah, well, stranger things have happened.
True.
This
Like
is being
Sutter.
made.
It's like Sutter Home.
He's too prideful to mention anything about it. If you happen to be over that way by Kresk, it's fairly close to there. If you wouldn't mind stopping by and trying to figure out what's up, why the shipments are coming. I mean, if you did that, you'd have a room for life if you'd want it.
Where's this shipment place?
At this
the
point,
dock?
as you kind of ask like where everything is, the half elf looks to you and goes, "Maybe I can be of service in this dire situation of yours."
Of course, I'm on the verge of death now as we speak. Save me.
Okay,
me-
Josie.
Let me introduce myself. I am the bard, Rictavio.
Pleasure to
feel
meet
like-
you, Rick Tarvio.
I don't
Why
believe
does
him.
it sound familiar?
Have
I don't
watched-
believe
that's
him.
That's the guy who runs the carnival thing outside.
I am
Oh,
a storyteller and a carnival ringmaster, come to this town to try to spread joy and happiness to this dour area.
I don't think this town could be any happier. Are you kidding me? Look
Yeah.
around.
Aaron?
You sort of have a point there. But, as a fellow traveler, I do know how much of a pain in the ass it can be to try to get around in this place without a map.
True.
I have a map. It's not very great, but I made some spares in case I lost one. Would you like one?
How kind of you. Of course. Thank you so much.
And I will configure this so now you guys can see this map whenever.
Cool.
So you should be able to go to the map now, up in the navigation tab, where it says like landing page.
Uh-huh.
There should be map now,
Landing page.
Cool.
Loading.
like at the top.
Oh, hand-drawn map.
You do
Okay.
not own any token with vision.
Oh, I need to make it. My bad. I gotta turn token vision off. There we go.
Okay.
Cool.
0 miles, a really long hike. I like the metric.
So you guys
Cool.
estimate that you entered from these gates over here. One thing you do notice from your travels, this is actually, you're like, that's not right, because the gate was actually on, like, you'd have to go through the gate to get to Vallaki.
Among other things, aren't right.
So here's the windmill. Here's the town we're in. And we took that road around the windmill.
Yep.
Okay.
He points out that this is where the
0 miles, a really long hike. for the scale.
Good sketching that.
he points out that or Danica looks at the map too, and she goes, "Yeah, it looks pretty right." In case you're wondering, she points out this is the Wizards of the Wines right here, the winery.
Queen's
Oh,
Queen.
wow.
Okay, so Lake Zervis is right there.
Yep.
Supposedly.
This is like that's like Baratok.
Oh, that's the one. Okay, that's the one.
Oh,
Okay.
that's west of Vallaki. They lied to us.
They kind of like. Oh wow, yeah, I've been lying to you guys this whole time. My bad. I got it all backwards in my head. Fuck. Yeah, it is west.
Okay.
That's my fault.
I was about
So
to...
everything
I was
is
about to
west,
say, like,
not
what is
east.
Lake talk?
That is totally my bad. Whoops. Yeah.
Okay.
DM slip. They point out they're not sure what this is on the map. It's rumored to be an old manor that no one goes to anymore.
Cool beans.
That's the road. That's okay. That's the road. Give me that.
St. Markovia's Abbey?
She says that's in Kresk.
Okay, yeah.
What is the really, really dark and different demon tree in the lower right hand corner?
She goes, I'm not sure. No one's really ventured that far into the woods.
That sounds like fun.
She does say you want to avoid here.
What's down
okay.
there?
Well, that used to be a town. Rumor has it that used to be the town of Berez until Strahd had his way with it. Or the devil has one.
Are we dead?
Off with their head.
Is everyone dead? I start panicking and running around in circles.
I pull a dagger. I immediately pull a dagger.
Fuck you guys.
That's just the curse.
The curse of devil. So thinking back, because I wanna try to visualize everything. The wizard tower in the lake is right here. The fallen house guarded by the silver dragon. Could that potentially be this village over here?
Well,
So we
so
found someone who had something to do with it already.
no, so he said the revenant said it was an old manor where their knights resided, and then Danica said that this building right here was rumored to be a manor that nobody visits anymore.
Okay.
Well, that's
Okay.
convenient.
How convenient. And then also, strange amber doors. How much else do we know about that area?
Are you gonna mention something about that? Like,
Yeah, I as I'm verbalizing this out loud as Tux, I say, oh, also amber doors. I think we were looking for that, right?
Danica goes, I'm not familiar with anything of that description.
Interesting.
What about St. Markovia's Valley?
Abbey.
Yep.
She says, "Oh yeah,
That was Abbey.
that's in the yeah, like an abbey. Do you know what an abbey is?
Yeah.
That's located in the village of Kresk. A man I believe called the abbot runs it.
Oh, go figure.
What about
Where's the
big
village
thing
of
on
the
hill?
Crest?
Village of
West.
Crest.
Crest.
It's up
Oh, it's right
west.
there. I had it spelled wrong on my notes.
I believe folks call that Yesterhill. I'm not quite sure what goes on with.
Yesterday.
Mount Olympus.
There's word of
Yep.
barbaric people hanging around there, so people
Greeks,
tend to
yep.
avoid it.
Wait a minute. What cardinal directions do these crazy ass motherfuckers use?
North, orange, 0 west.
Yeah.
What? Wait, no, I'm
No.
genuinely curious.
And there's west, and then there's oost, which is the other way.
And south.
You see,
And
yeah,
the-
Rictavia goes, you see, that would be Zelf.
What about this path down here?
And he said, hey,
That's your
Rictavia
belief.
says, if you do stay at the inn, by the way, very nice accommodations. I'm the only other one staying here right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name again? Oh, it's Rictavio.
Rictavio. And he kind
Can
of
I?
rises the...
I don't believe that's his real name.
Okay.
That's
I'm
a very
gonna-
similar name to a person we've heard about,
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
a Rickton.
Go ahead and make an
Who?
insight check.
Who?
Kilvin.
Oh, okay.
It's really hard to read him. He seems to be pretty convinced of what he's saying, and
Name.
yeah, like seems to be straight shooting.
What about all these numbers that are underneath, like Mount Baratok,
Uh,
Mount Gekis?
That's elevation.
Elevation. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the path?
Well, keep in
No.
mind this is just a hand-drawn map that this guy got. It's not like
Yeah. I'm still asking.
I let her. I'll let the shop or the Vallaki Blue Innkeeper know that we're definitely going to be heading east, Danica. I think we could make a trip over to the.
West.
Oh.
Sorry,
Don't you
west.
start?
I have to change all of my notes now. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
my bad.
No,
That's really my bad.
We'll definitely be heading west. So I think that.
Or Oost.
That would be very, very much appreciated.
What would you like us to keep in mind when we head over
Feel
there?
free to stay. Feel free to stay as here as long as you want. If you're.
Oh well,
staying
thank you.
out loud.
It's very kind of you.
I'm sure if you'd like. I'm sure you probably don't want to take the young one over there. We'd be free. We'd be more than happy to watch her.
Oh.
She can help out. Learn a few things here.
Can you teach her how to fight?
I'm not so sure about that, but
That's a deal breaker.
I'm sorry. We're really trying to raise the next assassin prodigy.
Brom and Bray tend to roughhouse a little bit.
I appreciate the offer. We'll come back to you. Well, actually, no. I look to Ren.
Kind of your call.
Ren.
Oh, he's muted. Why is he muted?
Oh, my B. I thought I was talking. I've been saying stuff this whole time. I look around and I go, geez, everybody seems so interested in Myrtle nowadays. The orphanage wants her, the inn wants her. She's gonna get recruited by somebody if I'm not careful.
Wasn't that what you did?
No.
At this point, you see busting out of the kitchen, you see Brahm and Bray like fake screaming and yelling. And you see Myrtle walk through, and she's kind of like stomping around and got her hands out as claws. She's like, "I'm a nasty hag," and she's like chasing around the boys.
She got over that trauma real quick.
Yeah. So obviously, she's okay with her brother dying
My
or whatever
goodness.
now.
You never confirmed if it was her brother.
We also never told her that someone was eaten.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
was
She was in
there.
a box.
She was in the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
She was in a box when he got eaten. Okay, that's cute. But I say, we're doing some sightseeing today, so I'll hold on to her for now. But thank you for the offer.
I
I'll
can't
keep
play
that in
more.
mind.
I can't play more, Ren.
We're not leaving yet. Are we leaving yet?
I don't think so.
We have to find ally.
She kind of like puffs her
Yeah.
cheeks and goes, "I want to stay and play now."
Let her stay and play, dude. We're not.
Well, yeah. So we gotta eat, but then we definitely have to go figure out what else we can do about those bones. I go, yeah, you can stay here for a little bit. I think it's pretty safe.
You still have that dinner invite as well, too.
I thought we got food. I thought we got steaks.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
mean you got food. but
I mean,
it's
I'm
like-
never gonna not eat the
it's only
food.
like 4:30.
I eat the food. If he brought food, I eat the food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Erwin
Did-
brought it out. And as he comes out, you notice she like any mention about the like telling you guys, hey, go check out the Wizard of the Wine stuff. She kind of like drops it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
And he goes, here you go, our finest, just for you all. I know. To people outside of this place, it can be quite a kick in the balls, to say it lightly.
This looks
Alright.
delicious. I'd start digging in.
It's actually really, really good. Like,
There we
you
go.
can tell they've cooked enough wolf steaks here to know how to cook a wolf steak.
Perfect. All right.
What kind of seasoning did you use for this? Also, how high is the ceiling in this building?
So it's like
Wait, what?
no.
I'm
if
sorry.
I wasn't, if I wasn't,
So,
if I
like,
wasn't doing something else when we entered the
it's
room, I
actually
would have asked.
The ceiling's pretty tall. Like, I mean, it's a second-story building, right? But when you came in, like I described, it's all the way open to the top of the building, and there's like a balcony that runs along the top through some stairs that lead to like the rooms in the inn.
Cool.
So it's not like there's a first floor and then there's a cordoned off second floor. It's like open, like you can see the room doors and everything.
Oh.
I was
Right,
trying
I-
to make a joke about asking. I realized as soon as I asked what seasoning did you use in this wolf steak, that was probably going to be a question that caught you off guard. So I made a joke about the ceiling. But anyway,
Okay. Is Irvin still out here?
He just served you up and he's like watching
Alright.
you enjoy his
I-
food, very happy with
I stand up and look him square in the eye and go, mind watching Myrtle for a little bit? And like, I look at him really intensely.
He chuckles heartily and says, "Oh, we'd love to."
And I go, I stick out my hand.
He sticks out his hand.
I shake his hand.
does this end?
It's a firm, like solid, like
All right, good. All right, I feel
Early
better.
man shake.
All right, good. I sit back down and
I
dig
can-
into the
I
steak.
can show you here. Yeah, I'll just show you the handout of the family. Like they have a portrait of the whole family.
Oh,
Also, I forgot I had this cast. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna eat one of these steaks.
Yeah, it's really good. Like
I'll be right back. I have to go.
let me find this. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh,
And he's the larger person?
yeah.
He's
yeah.
the one sitting on the chair, Erwin.
Okay, cool.
No, the dad's on the upright.
I mean, I didn't know if he was the kid and this is like his family from a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
Queens. I feel
So,
better about that.
The woman there is like the person that's been serving you and talking to you. Those are the two kids Myrtle's playing with, and then
I see by colorful you meant gray.
no,
Colorful
I
outfits.
didn't describe them. I said nicer looking clothes. The colorful was the bard half elf.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so Ren looks over at the crew and is like, all right, we better compare some notes because we need a safe place to sleep tonight, and what's his face? The altar boy is gone until the morning. Let's see. I'm trying to think here.
Kilvin would rather not stay with the mayor, or whatever. What is it?
Right. The Baron, yeah.
Yeah, Baron.
So, but what I'm thinking, or what I'm trying to ask is, did we already inspect this room pretty thoroughly? Did we try to find anybody else that looks even remotely like a wolf hunter or like those two twins?
No, most of them just like common. The only people that stand out are two nicer looking younger fellows that seem to be drinking a lot.
Okay, but they don't look like wolf
They
hunters.
kind of look like a frat boy look to them, like partiers.
Like I should fight them?
No, they
Oh,
look pretty
okay.
weak.
Oh, okay. I don't want to fight them if they look weak.
I want to talk to this Octavio.
Okay, what are you asking him?
Oh, I just want to. I'm curious about his Carnival of Wonder.
Oh yes, my Carnival of Wonder. Yes, I have some performances. I have an animal in there that I like to do tricks with, a saber-toothed tiger.
Let's see.
Yes, it's quite
Are you-
entertaining. I'm also a very, very good storyteller.
I like stories.
Yes,
Tell
would
us a
you,
story,
would you
Octavio.
like to hear my stories?
Sure, while reading,
While I
it sounds like a
finish
good
up
time.
the steak.
One time when I was traveling, I came across this giant, man-eating plant. It was the most terrifying experience. But, as I approached, it turns out that this man-eating plant had been understood his whole life. He just wanted to sing. He had the most marvelous singing voice, and we sang all night. Songs of the ages. It was quite a time. That was one of my more memorable ones.
It's just like Little Shop of Horrors.
What?
It's just Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, did you cast Purify Food and Drink on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't seem...
Yeah, I don't think so, but it's
Okay.
paranoid.
How does that work? Does it say, like, you, like, touch it? Is it, like, you touch it, or... Like,
It's a 5-foot sphere. I can target any non-magical food or drink I purify of rendered free of poison and disease.
Can, like, people notice you cast it? Like,
I assume so. It's a
Yeah.
5-foot sphere, 1 action, 10 feet, instantaneous.
Yeah. Erwin kind of goes, wow, I didn't think it was that bad.
Okay,
Nothing about you,
so
sir.
if you like cast Purify Food and Drink, and then you just fucking take a bite out of the table, is it pure now?
I mean, it's not
That's
food.
all non-magical food and drink.
It's not like I can turn
Oh,
things
no,
into food.
How does this? Okay, cool. Never mind. It's not important. Sorry.
You can't make food out of wood.
I mean, but you can eat it. How does
And
the
it would
spell
be
know what
pure.
food
It
is?
would be pure wood.
Okay, yeah, it would be free of poison and disease, but it doesn't mean you can't get sick from eating it.
Fine. All right.
Do you want me to like cast it on a rock and hoping you don't break your teeth on it? What's the goal here?
So
Okay, sorry.
the next
Just
thing,
talking to Rick Tavio.
can I say, do you guys have a bathroom?
Here?
Yeah.
Let me actually check the map.
She's like, "What's a bathroom? We have an outhouse."
Probably an outhouse,
outside."
Yeah, they have like an out shed, basically.
Is
There's
it a two-holer?
Is it a two-holer?
Yeah.
Sure, yes, it's a two-holer.
Oh, good.
Oh my god.
I know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna go out to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
And as I slip out, can I actually take out my dagger and like cut my leg a little bit?
Okay.
Just to take a little bit of damage, enough to cast Fade Away.
Is that legal? Can he do that?
I mean,
My lord, is that legal?
I don't see why you couldn't.
All right,
But keep in mind, it's like a one-a-day thing.
it's once per short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that so that I don't have to burn a spell slot.
Okay, how long are you invisible for?
Until the end of my next turn, so I guess only 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You're invisible for 6 seconds. You watch as
No.
Tux, you see someone's like walking up to like enter the and he like you just blink out of existence and he's like you see he like stumbles back like what the fuck, and then you like step back and he like rubs his eyes and he turns right back around and leaves.
All right.
Sorry, that was too funny.
I say sorry, sir. I'm new at this, and then I cast invisibility and I go invisible in front of him.
Oh my gosh.
He's already walked away, dude. He's seen enough shit today. In a place like Barovia, if you see weird shit happening, you turn your ass around and leave.
All right, I'm gonna cast invisibility here.
Okay.
Oh man.
Fuck. Okay, I was trying to like. I thought I had to make a roll. No, that was for the dust, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a question. I'm still over talking to Danica. I lean in close to her so that no one around me can hear me, and I say, I have a friend of mine who seems to have made an excessive amount of money. Do you know what kinds of professions around here would be making salaries of 100 gold pieces or so in a given time?
As you say 100 gold, her like eyes go super wide, and she goes, I've never heard of anyone having at once that much money before, other than maybe the only person I could think of would be the Baron or the devil himself, probably.
Oh shit! All right, that's it. That's telling. Okay, I go. Are you sure there's no
I mean, the
Thieves Guild here, or
the Watchers have a decent amount of money as well.
Oh,
Okay.
The
interesting.
who?
Watchers?
The Baron asked you to investigate, and you got invited to dinner tonight. Which the invitation did say like 7 o'clock-ish, so if you guys still wanted to do that, you could.
yeah.
Okay.
Probably might as well.
I'm
Well,
just
we're
desperate
definitely
to
doing
find
it now.
any way to sleep tonight because I'm so tired of rolling at disadvantage.
Oh, I might not be able to. Unless we get those bones.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's my main objective right now. That's Ren's main objective
Okay.
right now. Is the bones. Okay, so I share with the group. Let's discuss if either the Watchers or the Baron would have a small fortune that size. It's seeming more likely that he obtained it from someone, not earned it. And I say obtained very pointedly, and hide my sticky fingers.
While this is going on, I do want to investigate their room. I want to try to learn more about the head of the house, the Markov family.
So you're gonna go search around in the inn.
Yeah, I'm looking for maybe his bedroom, maybe
Okay.
like
So are
trying
you
to
going
get
up
more
the
information.
stairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
You should definitely make him roll to make sure he doesn't bump into people.
yeah, you check. So looking outside and kind of inspecting like the building and everything, as you look up at these 2 balconies that you can see, it seems like there's one set of doors that you can only access through a stairway like outside the building. Like you go outside, you go up, and that leads to that balcony that's inside those rooms. And then there's the stairway in here that leads up.
So just glancing on the stairway in here, I'm guessing these are just other people's rooms.
So you go up there. Well, I mean, you could someone, yeah. Well, make an intelligence check.
Sure.
Are you smart?
You gather that people who live here probably wouldn't put the door to their home outside, like, you know what I mean? Like, they probably wouldn't make themselves walk upstairs outside.
Okay, so those outside stairs go to some other room.
Basically, the common rooms, yeah, like the rooms they rent out.
Okay, so the stairs up here are their rooms.
More you gather than more than likely that's probably the case.
Then, alright, are the doors locked?
Yeah, so there's 3 doors here, and they're all locked. There's like a door at right above the top of the stairs, one about halfway down the balcony, and one at the end, and they're all three locked.
All right, I'll try to pick the locks.
Do you have any thieves tools on you?
Oh, get wrecked.
Can I try to pick the locks with a dagger?
You can try to break the locks with a dagger.
I feel like that would make some noise, just so you are thinking about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna break anything. I run back down the stairs, tapping on Rin's back, and whisper in his ear, "Hey, lend me your thieves' tools real quick."
How big are thieves' tools? Can I discreetly take thieves' tools out of my pocket right now?
It's like a pack.
Okay.
Drop the pack on the ground.
This is
a holdup.
Okay, so everything I own is practically tied to my waist in the bag I'm holding.
Who are you talking to?
I go, this is my imaginary friend Momo. He is... Oh, okay. She's just gonna end up thinking I'm crazy. Deception?
Yeah.
Disadvantage? If there was double disadvantage, this would be it.
Okay. She actually looks, Tux, next to Ren where you're standing, and she goes, "Oh, I'd hate to think our hospitality was being taken advantage of."
Ooh. I pat Invisible Tux on the head and go, Momo would never do that. I don't drop any thieves' tools because I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Okay. Well, that was a good run. I really pulled it over on these guys today. I'll head back out into the bathroom and turn off my invisibility.
Okay.
Yeah, after shaking Ivan's hand or whoever he was, I am completely comfortable with these people.
Can I look around as non-discreetly as possible, though?
Oi.
While I'm outside.
Oi.
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 Hey, you lot there. And you see one of the two pretty drunk young guys says, "Come here. You guys, come here.
I go straight over.
They look, "Here, drink. You want a drink?" And he hands you a bottle of wine.
I drink from it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I high five the dude.
He goes,
But I don't say a word though.
He kind of burps, and he goes, so you guys are adventurers, huh? Sure
Yep.
seem to look like it.
And I go,
That sounds a lot more interesting than hanging around in this boring old fucking town.
yeah, seems like a pretty nasty place. What do you do for fun around here?
I don't know why my mom cares about it so much.
Who's your mom?
Fiona. Fiona watched her.
Oh, I go, I think I met her earlier today. I'm coming to dinner.
Really? She normally sends out her lackey Ernst to fight people.
Oh, wait, we did meet a servant person, right?
Yeah, you didn't.
I go, yeah, sorry, I got the two confused. They must look alike.
They chuckle, they laugh. That's fucking funny. Well, we won't be there. We'll be hanging out here all day.
Nah, I go classy.
But enjoy yourselves.
They look well dressed.
Yeah, fairly.
I take a big ol' swig out of that wine bottle and I go, well, I'm not in a hurry, and I put my arm around. Do we know did they introduce themselves yet?
They say they go, "I'm Nikolai and this guy's Carl."
Nikolai and Carl. Excellent. I put my arm around Carl's shoulders and take a giant swig out of the wine bottle, except not actually drinking a giant swig of wine, just kind of pretending. And I go, man, why are you staying here all night? There's got to be something that we can do. And I pick his pocket.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Do I get advantage because he's drunk?
No, it's just the DC's lower.
Oh, okay. So normal or disadvantage?
It's still disadvantage.
Okay. I might have just fucked us. Nope.
Nope. You reach right, slip in the pocket, pull out 10 pieces of gold.
Excellent. Was there? So I was kind of looking for any identifying information about their family. Did I feel anything else in his pocket?
It
Maybe.
seems just to be money. They have a shit ton of money to spend on booze.
All right. Cool. 10. All right. Added to the pile.
Which
Good
is
shit.
a surprising amount. This is kind of
10 gold pieces. Cool. All right. Do they give any idea that there's literally anything else fun to do in this town? I mean, there is a fucking carnival here, or like the wagon thing is here.
Yeah, Rictavio's wagon.
Yeah, the House of Wonders or whatever.
Oh, that's Rictavio's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says
No, I missed that.
Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
I saw him talking to that guy. Or
So they don't say anything else. They just start drinking.
Nope. Rictavio does say, as you guys are kind of like, so, if you'd like, we can carry a longer conversation later tonight. I am
Alrighty.
hearing about your all's journeys. I
Sounds
love
good.
stories.
I love telling stories, so sounds like a plan.
quick, kind of out of game. Would it behoove us to kind of split up here?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet that is like, the bones are here. We need to go there first.
Right. Well, I mean, I think as far as the bones go, tomorrow is going to be the earliest we can do anything about it.
I think so too.
Well, the dinner will.
Right. So I'm thinking if you and
pay that much.
if you and Tux go do the Watchtower dinner, I want to talk to Rictavio, and then Ren can hustle these two boys.
And then maybe look for Perv Doll Man.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, no, we're all stupid. The kid didn't steal 100 gold pieces. Wait.
Yeah, he was paid for the bones by the family.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm
That
sorry. I'm
makes
so
sense.
slow. I literally just wrapped that all together in my head. Okay, we should go to dinner at the Watchers. How long does it take to walk there?
It's really close. Like,
Okay.
Is it
Probably
south of the other place?
what?
Is it south of the house where the kid was living?
Everything is south of the house.
Yeah,
where the
basically
kid is living.
everything was.
Well, yeah, but if it wasn't, then we could rule it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Orphanage was pretty in like the northern section of the town, so like the south doesn't give you much of a clue.
Yeah, but if it wasn't to the south, then we
Yeah,
could
true.
rule it out. But if it is, there's not much to go
True.
on.
Okay, so then we have a couple hours before we need to be over at the Watchers. So we could split up and then meet there for dinner. I would say probably two of us should stay together, though.
I'm deeply interested in this Rictavio
Are we
because
saying split the party right now?
Huh?
Are we saying split the party?
yeah.
Because no. Literally, rule 1 of D&D is don't split the party. And rule 2 is don't split the party.
All right, fair enough. Well, then we might as well go with this Rictavio guy, except I feel like he was saying we could carry on a conversation later.
Well, he said just come back later, and I'd be willing to talk some
Oh,
more.
okay.
So we
Alright,
could totally come back after
Yeah.
the Watchers dinner.
While I'm outside, do I notice the guard leader? As I've been people watching?
Make a perception check. Actually, no. I'll say if you've been out kind of like watching, you do notice a walk by you
Mhm.
as they're all kind of like doing this other stuff inside. There is a fairly decent size, like 5 or 6 guards kind of walk by. And leading them is a very burly man with shaved hair, kind of like a fur cloak sort of looking coat. And he does have on proud display the seeming like red demon-like arm with thick claws at the end of it. And he's holding like a large battle axe with it, and he kind of
The guard head captain.
Isaac Strahd is what the Baron called him.
Okay.
Not to metagame, but remember, you have a whistle.
I don't want him to hear it.
Oh, okay, that's true.
And as he passes, he kind of looks at you, Tux, because I mean he is the captain of the guard. So seeing people like you, like he kind of raises his eyebrow a little bit, and he stops in front of you.
I smile and wave.
He kind of like moves his demon arm around a little bit and goes, "Don't cause any trouble."
Wait, is he
course
frowning
not,
right
sir.
now?
What?
Is he frowning?
Yeah, I mean he looks pretty dour, like,
Ooh, interesting.
and
Sir, I don't plan on causing any trouble. I'm only here to keep the peace.
You're not found upside down, mister.
and he continues on his way with the guards.
Okay.
Alright. Well, if we've eaten and if we've talked with Rictavio, and
Can I,
if,
oh, never mind.
And if everybody's done talking and eating, I think we should probably go.
I do want to keep an eye on his direction that he walks.
Yeah, so he seemingly heads towards, you kind of get the sense he's heading towards the Baron's mansion.
Okay.
The guards.
Alrighty.
All right.
I get up to leave.
I'll run back and say, hey, Ren, just so you're aware, I'm pretty sure that Uncle Demon Hand is heading back to the Baron.
Uncle Demon Hand. Alright. I get up because I'm definitely interested, and it seems like we're not getting anywhere with the church bones, so
Okay.
I'm desperate for any progress.
Okay, you get up and look out, and you can clearly see him down the street, but he's quite a ways away.
Alright. I look at the crew and I'm like, alright. I love you all to death now, since we've been together for these 5 whole days, but
You have gone through some shit.
you are not the stealthiest crew. How about I try to follow that guy, and you all follow at a more relaxed pace, and whether or not he ends up at the Baron, we meet there in 10 minutes. Or like whenever it would be reasonable to walk that distance.
Ren, if you want to go out and kill yourself, be my guest. But
I'm gonna try to sneak behind him instead of just follow him like a fucking drunk guy.
Fair enough.
And attack him. That sounds dumb. But I also want to know why he's creeping on me with his doll party.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm disguised. I don't even need to do that. Let's go together. He doesn't know us.
Before we leave, I'll sit down next to Octavio for a minute.
Okay. Okay.
And actually, I'll let Kilvin take it from here.
Oh no, I just said we'll meet him later.
Oh, you want to meet him later?
He said he would.
Okay, then yeah, let's head off.
Later at night, like.
Okay. I don't understand why Tuck sat down, so I grab him by the collar and we head out the door.
Okay, so what do you got? Are you guys going to the Watchers, or are you guys following?
What time is it? I would like to go to the Watchers dinner.
It's probably about 5:30.
And it doesn't take very much time to get to the Watchers.
No, I mean, even though it's a large town, it like maximum going from Townsend to Townsend walking is like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So we have a little bit of time. So I look at the group and I say I think we should casually follow him until we're not in a public setting so that I can ask him about these creepy ass dolls.
I think we should not rush into an unknown situation again.
What unknown? When have we ever done that?
When has
there
Ren
was-
ever led you guys into an unknown situation?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good point.
come on,
What do we have to be
guys.
scared of?
I mean, all he has is a demon arm. It's not like he's an old lady.
Yeah, that's yeah. Okay.
But I'm curious about the doll that he. Why does he have 600 dolls?
Understandably, let's get more information before we go
All right.
bothering him.
Who else can we talk to,
Who do
though?
we ask? Yeah, who do we ask? Or I suppose we could have asked the people in the bar we just left, but that now it's awkward.
I just mean like, all right, fine. So
I'm honestly asking, who do we ask about doll? Because we asked the toymaker himself, and he didn't
Yeah,
know
he-
the reason either.
all right.
Maybe
that's
are there
fine.
any other guards milling around?
Well, he's being like followed by like a group of 6 guards. Like.
Right. But I mean, like, are there any guards like posted anywhere?
I have a
Yeah,
hunch.
All over the town. All over the town.
I have a
Okay.
hunch that even if he was alone, we probably wouldn't be able to take him.
I'm not thinking of attacking him.
Okay.
I don't know why you guys think I want to attack him. I just want to know why you got
Because
dolls.
it's not so much attacking him that's the problem. It's getting caught trying to sneak would be the problem.
Maybe. Okay, so if there are guards just around, here's what's up.
All right, what's our plan?
I walk over to one of the guards and I go, "Man, Ivan's demon arm is scary, don't you think?"
Ivan.
Or whatever the guy's name is. I'm sorry.
Isaac.
Isaac. Yeah, Isaac.
Yeah, he uses it to spook people a lot. He's an alright guy, honestly, all in all. I think he just tries to look scary so people won't mess around town, you know?
I mean, that's understandable. It seems like it's a pretty peaceful place. But what does that arm even do?
I mean, I've seen it before. He can. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. Just throw
Yeah?
fire out of that shit and burn things.
Do you know, has he always had it, or did he...
I mean, as long as I can remember, even when he was a kid.
What the fuck? Okay.
That's crazy, but we all know he's got a soft side, right? I mean, rumor around the town is that he likes to
Can he
collect
cast
dolls.
magic?
What?
Can he cast magic?
I mean, if he can throw fire.
I haven't seen. I've only seen the fire trick. I haven't seen anything else.
Okay.
I like Tux's question though.
But like you said earlier, we all know he's got a soft side because, you know, I mean, rumor around the town is that he collects dolls.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
You haven't heard that rumor?
no. But I don't know what you're talking about. He's got a pretty bad reputation among the townspeople.
Tell me more.
Way more severe than probably how he actually acts.
But you and I both
Like
know
I
that
said-
he's not so bad a guy.
I mean, he pays well. He treats us guards well.
All right. Well, that didn't tell me anything. I look at the guard and kind of drop the act and go, thanks.
I do think that demon arm gives him a bad rap around town, though.
So he's actually just a cuddly teddy bear. Cool beans.
It doesn't sound like anyone else feels that way.
That's what I'm choosing. All right. I thank the guard and I don't know. I flip him a copper coin or something.
Okay. He says, you want to know some more?
Excellent. I flip him another copper coin.
I mean, if you're asking about Isaac, I knew him as a kid.
Was he a delight?
I mean, he was alright. He was pretty quiet because, you know, the whole arm thing, people made fun of him a lot.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I guess one day, him and his parents and his, I guess one of his younger siblings went out. I guess his parents were worried about Isaac. Some kids were starting to be real mean to him, so they thought they could find a better life for him over in Kresk or something, so they left the village. Word has it, he's the only one came back, bloodied, bruised, and his family gone. He seemed pretty distraught. I guess the Baron took him in after that. A lot of people think he killed his family, but I don't think he has it in him.
Okay, that is interesting. So we might learn more about Isaac. Ooh, thunder. We might learn more about Isaac in Kresk if we don't confront him about his dolls now.
But
Did they make it to Kresk? I was under the impression they died before they got anywhere.
I mean, the only way to know would probably be to go there. So maybe it's a later plot point. All right. Well, he hasn't threatened me in person, so I'm not super crazy about following him.
All right, then let's...
I don't want to die.
I am glad you feel that way.
Now that I don't have Myrtle as a backup plan, I don't know. Feel for my own life more.
At this point, I'm prepared to fast forward to the dinner if we all are.
Yeah. Does anybody else want any other useful-y items you can think of while we have time? Like while we have an hour to mill around town?
I think I can get by with a lot of spells. I'm trying to think if there's any items that can do something I can't.
Well, I mean, it's just not using spell slots is pretty useful.
Yeah. I would definitely recommend pitons if you don't have any.
I actually don't. Can I buy 10?
yeah, Pythons.
Yeah.
They're absolutely called pitons, you fucking pleb.
Can I buy some pitons?
They're 5 copper apiece, so just buy as many as you want.
Cool.
I'll buy 50.
All right.
Or 50 gold worth. 50 copper worth.
50 gold worth? Holy cow, I don't think you can carry those.
So that would be 10. So yeah, that's 10.
Yeah. Okay. Does anyone around, like any of the townsfolk, or no? Okay, I'm trying to think of something clever. Never mind. I'll save it for later.
Metagaming, that guy's totally either a draconic bloodline sorcerer or a Pact of the Fiend warlock.
Interesting.
Huh. So yes, we can assume maybe he does cast magic.
Maybe. Well, let's I guess just look around. Were there any other town features that we missed looking at so far? We went to the inn, we went to the orphanage, we went to the church.
You could have investigated the carnival wagon a bit more, but Rictavio did say that he kept a saber-toothed tiger in there, so...
I was prepared
Yeah.
to do that, but if we want to skip
We
there,
should
that's
definitely
fine.
believe him.
Kilvin, if you want to go check out the tiger, I'm right behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I want to investigate that real quick.
You want to go check out the,
Wagon.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, do that before. Okay, let me, give me a second, and,
Unless it's gonna take like a really long time and we can't leave for dinner.
let me change the music here so you guys are going out and checking this.
Also, we definitely need to go back to the Blue Water Inn because I feel like we missed a bunch of stuff. Since we were told that there'd be allies from a magical raven lady.
I wanted to look around for any kind of clues, but
I'm kind of metagaming. I'm pretty sure it's Rictavia, because a bard is kind of a trope of a very easy way to sneak into places.
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking about like that magic lady. Like, where's she?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, we inspected the crowd for those 2 wolf hunters, and we didn't see anything else really remarkable. It just
And
looked
we
like
didn't-
common. It just looked like common people. We saw all of the unique people.
And unless we didn't get to it, I didn't see.
So, are you approaching the wagon, basically?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's walk
So-
up on that motherfucker.
The wagon suddenly lurches as though something big has thrown itself against the inside wall. You hear the cracking of wood, the scraping of metal, and the snarl of something inhuman. Upon closer inspection, you see that the sides of the wagon are spattered with dry blood. You also see an inscription on the wagon's doorframe that reads, "I bring you from shadow into light."
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can we see inside the wagon? Did you say it has bars?
No, it's basically completely shut. There's a lock on the door that leads like to open up the wagon, and then there's like a seat up in front. Drive.
Is there anything like outside of the wagon that I can look at? Or is it
Make
just the
a
wagon?
perception check.
Oh.
Looking around, you don't notice anything.
Anybody else want to check it out?
I'd
I'll
like to
help you
look.
check it out.
I'd like to look under the wagon.
Under the wagon,
Under the wagon.
I'll cast
Okay.
guidance.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Add a D4.
Pass.
Oh God, never mind.
You see some dirt and wagon wheels.
Nice. I take damage.
can I look to check it out as well?
Oh my god. Sure.
I'm looking
What,
for
do you- what part of the wagon are you looking? We'll do that. You can get,
Yeah.
He went under, I went around.
Let me check if there's a handout for this wagon.
I'd like to look underneath the wagon as well, though.
Just underneath it.
Yeah, I got the sense that Ren didn't look too hard.
Okay, make a perception check at disadvantage. Looks like the bottom of a wagon.
Fair enough.
Good work, team.
Okay, all right, that's all I wanted.
Okay. Well, let's head to dinner then. Let's meander over to dinner so that we're on time, or maybe like 15 minutes early.
Okay. I'll say you guys get there at about on time and everything. I'll say, yeah. Because, like, that shopping probably would have taken a decent amount of time to, like, search and find everything, and then, like, you know,
Of course.
Yeah, I agree.
kind of, like, take care of that over the day. So, we change the music again, and we actually have a map for this one.
Ooh.
There is technically a map for the Blue Water Inn, but I'm not using it yet because there's nothing reason to. There's not really a reason. But when there is.
I mean, if I had attacked someone in there, you might have needed it.
True.
If someone had threatened poor Myrtle.
Okay, you guys should be able to see now.
Sorry.
Loading.
Oh,
Yeah, it should be just loading.
Welcome to Texas Roadhouse. Let's see, white.
It's
Oh,
still
I have, to
loading.
I have to click on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Did the servant guy just stand in front of all of us and invite us?
Yeah.
All right, Kilvin, go first.
Oh, okay.
Knock on the door.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hux, where'd you go? Why are you over here?
I am just looking.
You see a maid opens the door and goes, "Can I help you?"
I go.
We
I
were
didn't know
invited
you
to
worked for I didn't know you worked for the Baron and the Walkers.
Yeah. You. She goes, "Oh, you must be the guest we're expecting."
Absolutely.
Yes.
No problem. Follow me. Right this way.
Oops.
And she kind of like, I'll just drag you guys in there.
Couldn't move for some reason.
She goes, she'll be here in just a moment. She's
How tall are the ceilings in this room?
shuts the door. I don't know. They're like normal ceilings. Whatever ceiling you're at right now, that's how high it is.
Shit. Okay.
You see as this door opens up, and this very finely looking, dressed middle-aged woman with a long flowing red dress steps out and says, "Welcome to my home. I
It's a
do
pleasure to
appreciate-
meet you.
I do appreciate you all taking me up on my offer tonight."
Do you now?
Our pleasure.
How did you know of our presence?
Oh, I have a few people around town that keeps me up with the happenings of everything.
It's a pretty busy town.
Does she recognize that I look different now?
Well, I mean, you don't know how much information she has. She doesn't seem off put by your look.
Okay, cool. And we haven't seen the servant that informed us to come to
No.
dinner.
No.
Cool.
She goes, please sit. Bring out food shortly. She kind of sits at the head of the table. Raidriar, you want to sit at the end of the table?
No.
It's a power move.
I can't move my character.
Position of the.
Wait.
Did you try clicking on your character?
No, I just had a different thing selected on the toolbar to go.
You gonna stand at the table?
I want to sit on the other side, so
He's trying to make sure he can reach the ceilings. That's the important thing.
She goes,
Take down any chandeliers that are there.
so, how are you all, enjoying Vallaki?
It's a very happy town.
So
Come on now. Notice that the Baron isn't a very nice person, to put it lightly.
Are you worried that bad-mouthing the Baron could be a dangerous...
Don't worry, my home is safe. The guards.
Do you
Just out of curiosity, this isn't a trap, right?
What do you mean?
She's not trying to lure us into bad-mouthing the Baron so she can assassinate us, or...
Make an insight check.
How would you insight that from just her talking to us about the city?
Oh God.
Well, I rolled a natural 1, so I
You
wouldn't
can't
know.
read her face at all. Like, you're just, like, thinking about everything that's happened today, and, like, you feel like still exhausted. Like, it's getting a little bit later, and you didn't get much sleep last night. And you're still
I
feel
feel pretty overwhelmed. Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
with a nat 1, you should literally just absolutely believe the intuition that she's trying to trap you.
I'm not falling for it! Busts out the window behind me.
she goes, Vargas isn't the first Vallaki family member to royally fuck up this town.
Oh, you don't say.
What's that mean?
I remember his father was worse than him.
No kidding.
Worse in what way?
Oh, not much. Just the occasional public beating, execution. Standard things for holding a police state.
And that seems to be less frequent now?
It's just less seen.
Wow.
I'm sure the Baron keeps his own skeletons in his closet.
How far does this generation
bodies.
of tyrannical
when
rule
she's-
go back?
When she says he keeps skeletons in his closet, I can't help but chuckle because of the dude in his closet.
Don't you think that it's time for a change in leadership?
Oh,
I noticed
do.
I go absolutely. I've always wanted to run a town.
I noticed you all look quite different and maybe a little bit tough.
You should see Myrtle.
I understand. So you're in the business of recruiting mercenaries then?
Not mercenaries, per se, more just supporters, if you will.
How big is this movement that we're talking?
And if you don't need any, see, and you see she kind of, at this point she's been really kind of calm and, like, composed, but this composure's starting to break. I tried the, the cordial thing to try and get my family back into the power of this town. I had my daughter meet their son, Victor.
Did Victor do poor things to your daughter?
I didn't know he'd be that cruel to her.
Ooh.
If I had known. And you see, she kind of wipes away something from her eye, and she goes, "Anyways, I already tried to be nice.
Understandable.
All I ask is that festival. I'm sure I must have heard of the festival coming in 3 days' time.
Yes, of course. We haven't stopped hearing about it.
I plan on throwing a little party for the Baron, if you catch my drift, during the festivities.
I see.
I see.
They see.
Would you all mind supporting me in this endeavor? In return, you'll have free reign of the town, as long as you act civilized.
And who takes the Baron's place?
I will
Me, obviously.
step in.
Ah,
As a current head of the Watcher household, it's only my duty and right.
So I look at her really intently and go, "But doesn't the Baron keep he who must not be named away from the city? How will you handle that?"
Strahd is nothing but a negligent landlord. Do you think he really cares about this town at all?
Of course not.
I look over my shoulder.
Do you really think some silly festivals where villagers parade around the town with wolf heads on pikes keeps a man like that out? Do you really think that keeps him at bay?
You definitely sound like the most sane person we've talked to. So I hope you'll understand that we want to be blunt as well. If we're to participate, can we ensure that this overtaking of the city will run smoothly? How many men are we talking? How many people are on this side?
Women.
Set my seats. A decent amount of the townsfolk are allied with me.
Oh no, the real question is...
The real problem isn't the townsfolk. I feel like they're probably indifferent about whoever's running the town as long as bellies are full and there aren't monsters here.
How's your...
The guards and that brute Isaac.
That was what I was going to ask.
How much do you know about Isaac?
How would you propose to solve that problem?
Well, I mean...
We may look rough and tumble, but we don't have demon hands.
I think a good show of force against the Baron and his family would do enough to silence those.
Us and some townspeople?
There's a lot of townsfolk here, and I believe I've got some words that I think might be able to stir up the town during the festival. I mean, everybody pretends to be happy, but trust me, those festivals are one sad fucking thing to watch.
I bet.
It's quite pathetic watching the Baron parade around town with whatever bullshit he's fledged up that day.
So, I inspect the room that we're sitting in while we're talking.
Okay.
Do I see any religious iconography or anything that would say that this woman or the people that live here are either really interested in St. Andrew's Church or really hate it?
It just looks like a normal dining room.
Okay.
You don't see any iconography or anything.
Okay.
What? So, I'm sorry, just to be clear, we think that the Watchers were the ones that paid for the bones?
Somebody rich did. It's got to be the Watchers or the Baron or some other rich person we don't know about.
Strahd?
Right, or Strahd. That was the third option, but that's...
Sorry, the devil.
Yeah, less likely.
Kilvin.
I pull a knife.
Okay, kind of out of game for a second here. What do you guys want to do as far as this little coup goes? I'm in favor of, I think, not going with the Baron.
I think the Baron's creepy.
So the
And
Baron
also,
was
I
asking
find
for
dolls of me in his house.
the
So
Baron was asking for information from this girl.
Evidence that she's planning something.
Such as a coup.
we might have found that.
So
We
this is
haven't
kind
found
of
any
a-
hard evidence yet.
We're literally talking about killing the Baron. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it's our word against hers. He was asking for
Come back
evidence.
with a piece of paper saying I plan to do that shit.
I don't think the Baron needs
He does say-
evidence.
Have you guys talked to the Baron at all, or gotten in his graces at all?
I say when we arrived, we were with. We were delivering a certain individual who knows the Baron. So yes, we've met him.
Oh, so how open are you to his house? I mean, I'm sure you could find something in there that could rile up the townsfolk even more.
Well, there's a man in the closet, but that's...
Do you say that out loud?
No, because I don't know that. I wasn't there for it.
Well,
Oh,
you
We
I thought
told
you-
yeah,
you.
we told you about it.
Oh, then
yeah,
I
and then
think Kilvin
and
would
then-
have done it.
Yeah, and then you were gonna go check it out, and then they said we probably could help him more once we
okay.
had more.
hmm
All right. Well, then yes, we have information that could be useful.
Also,
We know for a fact that he hasn't stopped the beatings.
He just might have stopped them publicly.
Well, do you know who? Did he give you a name?
Did he give us a name?
Did the dude tell us his name?
Yeah, he did say his name was. Let me pull up the. Because I do believe I told you he did. Say
Yeah, it was like a kind of a
He
known.
was, he was a shoemaker. Second.
That's right. I, for some reason, didn't make a note of it, though.
Udo Lukovic.
Lukovic.
You say Udo or Ludo?
Udo.
Udo. Udo the Ludo. Nice.
Do you know Udo Lukovic?
Oh, him? Oh, that's perfect. He's very popular among the townsfolk, and I remember he was the one holding up the funny sign at the last
Partay.
at the last festival. Yes,
Yeah.
That was him. Funny enough,
That
the
was
Baron didn't find
probably
it as
why.
humorous.
If you could somehow bring him during when I get up for my speech, that would be a bombshell now, wouldn't it?
It would. Is there any way that we can know supporters of your endeavor from just regular people in the town?
That'd be a little more difficult.
I understand.
I don't really have a register.
Right.
We should have been asking literally every single person what they think about the Baron.
Oh, I'm sure nobody likes the Baron. I think that's kind of clear.
She goes, and this is my daughter that I mentioned, Stella. It's her name, by the way.
Is she in a wheelchair?
If you could find out what Victor did to her, so that maybe I can fix it, that would be
Shoot.
very
The pieces, the 5 pieces that we saw in Victor's room, were those animal pieces or human pieces?
What do you mean pieces?
Did he not have like feet or something?
He had 5 skeletal cats.
Okay, that's right.
Necromancy. I think.
Look, her cats.
Is your daughter a cat?
She kind of looks back, steps back a little bit. You haven't met her, have you? How would you know that?
What?
What?
Oh shit.
My daughter believes she's a cat.
Oh my god.
I don't know what did to her, but
What an excellent fucking guess.
she
Do we have any
purrs
spells?
and meows, and she's very skittish, and I've
Oh,
had her
they're
over in
kidding.
her room.
Do we have any spells that remove cat spirits from humans?
We were looking at dead cats that were brought to life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, what? The skeletal cats were dead and brought back to life?
Well, they were skeletal, so one part of that is true.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. So when you say skeletal, do you mean they are literal cats made of bones, or do you mean they're just real skinny?
I was assuming they were actual
Well,
skeletons.
Me too.
If you need a place to stay as well, since you're helping me out, you're free to stay here. But my daughter's room and the master bedroom are strictly off limits.
We think that maybe investigating your daughter's room could help us determine where she might have gone.
No daughter's room is off limits to
No.
me.
No, you don't
Oh,
understand.
God.
My daughter's here. I've had to keep her locked up for her own good.
Oh, I thought you said that. What? I'm sorry. What do you think happened to your daughter?
I don't know.
She came back one day acting like a cat?
Yeah, I mean, at first she just started acting strange, like a little more scared here and there, a little skittish. She's had trouble remembering things sometimes.
While we're talking, can I casually cast Detect Magic?
Okay.
Can you do that without her noticing?
I'll make
Shit,
a
I'm sorry.
sleight of hand check.
I mean, like,
It has verbal and somatic components, meaning you have to like mutter some incantations and move your hands around.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
okay.
I mean, so I look at the lady and I go, I
If you-
think
if
we
you
can
met her-
detect magic. Could we meet your daughter?
Yes, yes. If you think you might be able to help her,
Well, I know a guy. And he's right here.
Hi.
let's chow down on some of this tasty chow and then go meet the girl.
okay.
So,
Uh,
I'm really sorry, but it's really hard for us to trust anybody in this town. You understand, right?
Trust me, I'm more than anyone.
How do we know that what you're saying is true? How do we know that there's actually a coup that's going to happen? Do you have any proof?
Well, I mean, you've seen the town. If I was lying, it'd be pretty dangerous to tell a bunch of strangers if I. And, well. You wouldn't happen to all know of a Madame Ava, would you?
We've met. She's she's working with the
Vistani?
Vallaki, right? Vistani?
Yeah, she was the one that gave you guys all your fortune.
Yeah, no, I was telling her that. She's staying with the Vistani.
When I was a younger girl, 15, I traveled away from the town hoping to maybe find some assistance from Baron's, the current Baron, Vargas's father, Wagon, from his harsh rule. So I decided that I would take it up with the big man himself, Strahd.
God? Oh,
No, Strahd.
did you actually meet him?
I did. I convinced my parents that I was just traveling to Barovia to, make a few political connections there. But I took a little detour on the way there. Everybody talked so much about this guy and how scary he was, and I wanted to see what was up about the guy.
Of course.
I mean, he didn't have any. I went up to the gates. He came up to the door. He invited me in. We had a nice dinner. And we talked a little bit. And he said that he would be willing to support me in any of my endeavors. And yeah,
Does the devil know you're trying to stage a coup here?
like I said, I don't think he cares very much. At
Oh,
least,
okay.
I mean, the conversation was a while ago, but he seemed to not have much interest in the town.
Cool.
We
And
got
then-
that impression too.
On the way back, well, I did end up heading to Barovia, but I did meet with this famous fortune teller, Madame Ava. She read my fortune and said that there would be the coming of outsiders to Vallaki, and that they would be the saviors of the town, to deliver us from. And you see, she kind of now, like, she kind of hid it at first, but she's kind of got this whole, like, revolution thing has kind of got, like, a little bit of a religious side to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she believes that she's, like, honestly saving town.
Hmm.
And she said, some outsiders would come to deliver us from the Baron. And I believe you all are the outsiders that they mentioned.
That's oddly specific for a fortune.
We
Right.
we have no interest in helping the Baron per se. Obviously, he's not doing this town very much justice. How do I drop hints about bones?
Yeah, right. Oh.
Do you have any bones?
Bones?
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I mentioned that
You sound like you're a religious person, right? Am I wrong?
I wouldn't quite call it religious. I really want to help this town.
Hmm.
I believe it's my
look ar-
duty to help this town.
I look around the room and comment that your house looks absolutely amazing. You must be the richest people in town.
I mean, yes, my family does have quite some wealth to the name, but the Baron probably has more. He is the leader, after all.
Made any?
I heard the Mardukov family has quite a few due to their wine business, but
Mm-hmm. But only the son lives here at the Blue Water Inn.
I'm not quite sure why. I feel like it'd be much nicer at the winery.
Yeah. I don't know how to bring up bones.
Seems like we're running a little.
It seems like we might need to snoop after we have.
We would love to stay here for the night, though. We would gladly take you up on that offer.
Okay, but like
Did she invite us for the night?
she said you're welcome to stay, but that
Okay.
that the master bedroom and like her bedroom and her daughter's bedrooms was like off limits. But she did she just say, and I can prepare my son's rooms for you all to sleep in. They don't really stay here that often.
How many sons do you have?
2, Nikolai and Carl,
Oh, really?
partying somewhere.
What? Wait a minute. Okay, pause. Out of game. The 2 people. Oh, no,
That's
wait. We
them,
met
yeah.
Yeah, we met them, but those aren't we don't know the names of the 2 people that went wolf hunting, right?
No, they told you it was like Svaldar and
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Vallaki or something.
Okay, right. Okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Let's mention that we saw them.
Yeah, she's
You're the one drank with them.
doesn't surprise me.
They seem like some real partiers.
Yeah.
Well, there's a chance that Raidriar, Ren, and I might have something to take care of tonight, but we wouldn't want to intrude Kilvin staying in this place, if that's all right with you.
What?
I look to Kilvin, and then I look at the arm that was slashed by the hag. Or I Kilvin, and then I eye my arm.
What?
It's okay. It's okay for you to stay here, Kilvin. You don't have to worry.
Kilvin has his own agenda here, bud.
I'm saying you could look around here for bones.
Okay.
Did you say though you might be able to help my daughter?
Yeah, before we leave, of course, we'd be happy to try to help.
Okay. In that case, I gotta yeet. Let me set this up here. I gotta yeet you all over there.
Yay!
Do you expect me to stealth? Because I guarantee you I can't.
I mean, yeah, maybe I should stay. Why'd you pick Kilvin? Why don't you guys go do the wagon?
Should get a
while
good night's
I
sleep.
don't want to
tonight.
accidentally drop you. God, I hate that. Okay. When you click and drag a token, or multiple tokens at a time, it gives you the vision so I can't see the rest of the fucking map.
Just to lead us and then drag us into the new spot.
Oh yeah, that's a good fucking idea now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She leads you to this door that she's in front of.
Oops.
And you see she brings out a set of keys but as she does this, you see as like a human hand comes in front of the door and like it looks like it's like pawing at her feet and goes meow, meow.
Oh.
Cat girls are real.
I start casting Detect Magic.
Okay.
Oh my god, he was trying to turn her into a cat girl, wasn't he?
I mean, if yes, I mean he's an edgy teen. What else could he possibly want in this situation?
Please go ahead and look. And she kind of skittishly backs up into the corner of the room, and she goes, "Little kitty doesn't know you. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you."
I turn to the mom and say, "Do you have any cat food?"
And she goes,
I
don't have a spray bottle.
Yes.
I walk
I
in,
have a flask of holy water.
sit at the edge of the bed, and start casting Detect Magic.
I take a frog out of the bag of beholding and kind of toss it over to her to play with.
she's like batting it on the floor, and she's like rolls around like a cat does, you know, like
Excellent.
using Detect Magic on her.
Mm-hmm. I've been casting it for a while, but yeah, I'm sitting on the bed as I continue to cast it.
Okay. I actually need to look this up. Okay. Yeah, looking at her, there seems to be no magic on her. Like, currently.
Knowing what I know about magic, is it possible that she's been hit by a spell? Would that be visible at all?
Make an Arcana check. You're trying to rack your brain. I mean, you mostly know illusion, which doesn't really have anything to do with, like, you know, the mind. You can't really put anything together. It's kind of baffling to you.
Okay, so you know those laser toys, like you put like a red dot, or like you can laser like a mouse or something? I want to cast Minor Illusion to just put a mouse on the ground and like run it back and forth and just have her chase it for a minute.
Yeah, she's like chasing it back and forth and like leaping at it.
I cease the illusion. I walk out and I say, "Well, she's definitely a cat."
Excellent. Good job, doctor.
But did she land on her feet?
Did you find anything out?
If she was hit by a spell, it wasn't recent. It doesn't seem like there's any magic on her right now, for whatever reason. Okay, so
she did visit
knowing
Victor multiple times.
yeah, suggestion, is that something I'd be able to detect?
I mean, it's only an 8-hour long.
Okay,
time.
yeah, you're right. I'll continue to do some investigation if you think it'll help.
Can we investigate the room anymore without her trying to kill us?
She goes back over and locks the door.
Oh, we're outside. Okay. Alrighty.
Well, if you are in the good graces of the Baron somewhat, before everything goes down, I would appreciate if you could interrogate his son and try to figure out what the hell he did to him.
What is Catgirl's name? Just for my notes.
Stella.
Stella.
I mean, we don't have any leads on the bones. We don't have really anything else going on for us right now.
Well, I mean, you do have a lead on the bones. The kid's gonna be back.
That a lead that we can take up tonight. So it doesn't seem like we're gonna get a good night's sleep, right?
I mean, unless we pull something out of our socks right now.
Okay. So, why don't we go ahead? I look to the group and I say, why don't we go ahead and just talk to Victor tonight? We've got some unfinished business to take care of there anyway, right?
I mean, this is where I want to go to Octavia because I want to do that too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were gonna go ahead and do. We'll probably see Victor soon.
I mean, you have all. I mean, the festival's in 3 days. You still have all of tomorrow.
Yeah, so we have time for that.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for your meal. I bow and I say, let's get going, guys.
Okay, you guys are gonna head out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, head out. It's pretty late at this point. Kind of getting dark in the town. Where are you guys heading to?
So
now?
we're outside now. I stop the group and I say, I have no... If the only thing we're going to get out of this either way is some better reputation in the town, I see no reason why we shouldn't just turn her in, right?
I mean, I don't know. I don't like the Baron personally. Doesn't seem like a very good man.
No one in the town likes him. I don't think she plans on killing him rather than just exposing the bombshell. I don't see a reason why we shouldn't be helping her.
Yeah,
Because there's a chance that we make enemies with Isaac.
And
He's already kind of an enemy. He's making creepy dolls of Ren.
Yeah,
he's 12, man. He's already an enemy.
Or he's a big softie, and well, no big deal.
also, I don't have a good history with guards, so guards are definitely an enemy in my book.
And Demon R makes me not happy with him.
Demon harm.
Hmm.
I would also vote that we sit on the information we have at least until the day before the festival. There's no need to. I don't think there's any need to rat out the Watchers because it also seems like they may not have been the ones that paid for the bones.
Okay.
Why do you say that?
Seems like of the two entities that have shit tons of money, one of them is focused on gaining power in the city, whereas the Baron just has shit tons of money. So, you know, maybe that means he's got more to throw around in terms of 100 gold pieces.
I do think we should stay there tonight, and I think we should look around as much as possible for any sign whatsoever that they could have the bones without, you know, obviously making them our enemy.
I agree.
And maybe we can't act without any more information. Our next step is probably going to say hi to Victor again, and maybe greet Isaac. We could go do that after we talk to Octavio, and then head back to the Watchers for the night.
I mean, it's fairly late. I think we only do like one, maybe two of these things.
Yeah. You basically at this point you're gonna have to make a decision.
Okay, so just talking amongst
Yeah.
just talking amongst the group, here's an interesting angle. It seems like the older Watcher lady that wants to take charge of the city is pretty bitter about her daughter. Maybe if we were able to find a way to fix that, she wouldn't want to like have an uprising and then everybody's happy and the Baron keeps his power and the woman gets her daughter and then maybe somebody returns some lost bones because they don't need them anymore. Maybe the Watchers stole the bones to try and get whatever curse is on her daughter off of her.
I do definitely think that...
Drop it.
That's a good point.
Because it was a prophecy. Sheath the things.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Raidriar?
It was a prophecy, according to her. That
I don't think she's going to stop. Yeah.
Okay.
But I do like the idea that the bones were for to heal whatever's going on with her. That's what I didn't think about that.
Well, the allies that we're going to meet at the Blue Inn, whatever Rictavio has to do with that business, I feel like that can wait another day. We probably need to start making a decision on where these bones might be.
We have a lead tomorrow. It doesn't really matter.
The lead's tomorrow morning. I think I agree with that at this point. I haven't seen anything that just points in a direction that's like, we need to go here because the bones are here. Whereas tomorrow morning, they could practically walk to us in the form.
But I guess what I'm saying is,
or whatever.
Yeah, sure. I guess what I'm saying is, I feel like Octavio can wait. Maybe it's a good idea to try to figure out our allegiance to the Watchers or to the Baron. Maybe we should hit up the Baron and Isaac.
We found a man in the Baron's castle. As far as like allegiance goes, Kilvin's all against the Baron.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we could just ask the Watcher if she has the bones at this point. I mean, I feel like we're not sharing secrets with each other at this point.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then if we're going to talk to the Watcher tonight, let's go talk to Victor now. What do you guys think?
That can wait though. We have a couple days until that matters.
Maybe not.
This Octavio thing may be done. Like he may move on today.
Keep in mind, you're going to interrogate the Baron's son.
Yeah,
I'm not going to interrogate him. I'm just going to hang out as friends, as wizard buddies.
Yeah, plus he'll go straight to his dad.
Yeah, that's probably...
As he hates him and reveal and cook our goose.
Okay, I don't feel like we're going to cause any trouble if I go, hey, buddy, I thought it was pretty funny how you made that girl a cat. How'd you do it? Can you show me?
But you guys can always split up.
Yeah, we could go two places.
I'm down to split up.
We could, if we're just doing hopefully non-confrontational things and talking and then sleeping at whatever places, I think it's fine.
Okay.
I'll sleep at the inn and talk to Octavio. And then somebody can stay with the Watcher. I guess that would be Ren, so he can think around, maybe try to find the bones, potentially.
Okay.
if you want to do that.
So
that's
let's
an
split
option.
up then. Kilvin and Raidriar go talk to Rictavio, try to learn more about our allies. And then Ren and I will be a little bit more sneaky. We'll talk to Isaac and Victor, and then we'll go stay at the house.
I'm nervous about leaving you alone because you're not exactly safe.
Me?
Strong.
Yeah,
You're going to say strong.
I have ways of getting around.
that's true. You do the illusion thing. That's fair.
It's
All right.
also, instead of just trying to search around and steal, only do that if it's evident that she does have them but doesn't want to give them up. Because I feel like if we just explain the situation that we desperately need them in order to be able to effectively help her.
Right. I feel like the bartering chip that we have is like, we can fix your daughter. Like, we know what Victor did to her, but we need your help in finding something.
That's a good point. We've got multiple points of leverage.
Either way, I think we should probably it's a pipe dream to get the bones tonight. I don't think it's going to happen for some reason.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So let's go 2 and 2. We'll do me and somebody else with Rictavio. Probably Ren, and then Raidriar and Tux go with the Baron.
All right, and why don't you guys go talk to Rictavio now while I go to the bathroom? How's that sound?
Of course.
We can start that, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good split to me. That way there's somebody that can fight in case Victor is dangerous.
I nod to you guys and I say, I promise I'll be safe. Dads.
Real quick, are we still outside the Watcher's house?
Yeah.
Can we just knock on the door and ask if she knows where the bones are?
Yeah, you want to knock?
I feel like we should just do that.
Might as well. It's worth a shot.
Okay, I go up the door.
Opens the door.
Oh, frame it like a question. Frame it like, I know the church here has some sacred saint bones. Have you tried taking your daughter to the church?
I say to her.
You say to her?
Yes.
Oh, you must be referring to St. Andrew's Church.
Yes.
The reliquary. I mean, I've tried before. Trust me, I've prayed enough to try to get her to be better, but
You took her there?
yeah, a while ago, but it didn't work.
Okay, and a while ago means the bones were probably there.
I just prayed. What bones are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning to say that out loud in character. I just meant a while ago means that they were probably. Didn't we learn they were recently stolen?
Okay. Thinking back to your conversation with Father Lucian, you got the impression that not many people knew the bones even existed in the church.
Okay.
Like they were literally in a secret place under the altar, and he's like, I mean, he said because it was for Irina's safety, he shared with you the.
Judging by her reaction, is she being genuine when she asked about the bones?
I feel like she is.
Make a straight roll.
I mean, there's no reason to really steal them if you could just take her there.
Raidriar asking, right?
So
Raidriar can make the insight check.
Yeah, but just a straight roll because you're all kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, she seems pretty. She doesn't know anything about bones. At least bones from the church.
What are they? Calcium? I don't know.
And she's like confused that you even brought it up.
Okay.
We've heard rumors about bones, but it's not a big deal.
Bone rumors, you know.
You know how it is. Well, we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I mentioned that I'll be back to sleep there.
She kind of smiles and chuckles and goes, "Well, all will be well now, won't it?"
All will be well.
Don't you know? Okay, so Kilvin and I are going to the wagon.
No. Let's just all go to Rictavio.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're not gonna get any information about bones from here.
Well, no, but the other thing was Victor. What was the other topic?
Right. Yeah.
I guess that can wait.
Okay.
Let's all go.
Rule number 1 and 2 followed. Let's go to the wagon.
It's good to practice fundamentals.
Going to the wagon.
To the tavern.
I guess
to the tavern.
If see if Rictavio's back at the inn, assuming he's back to his room.
Ricky Tiki Tembo.
Yeah. Okay.
Ricky Tiki Tavio.
You guys are going back to the Blue Water Inn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, as you enter, you notice most of the crowd is filtered out at this point. The Wachter brothers are just fucking passed out on that table. They're just completely out.
Literally passed out? I picked the pocket of the one that I didn't pick earlier.
Yeah, Danica looks at you and goes, "Come on, really now?"
I look at her back and I go, it seems like he can afford it. I'm but a poor wanderer.
That money belongs in my register.
Oh, okay. I take the money out of his pocket, and hold it out to her.
Listen, I'm not one for stealing.
I'm not stealing. You're not stealing. I'm giving it to you.
She looks at you like a stern mother and goes, "Put it back."
I slowly stack the coins on top of the kid's head.
I said, "Put it back."
I pout.
Someone's not getting ice cream tonight. You've been very naughty.
I put the fucking coins back in his pocket, alright? I say, sorry, Mom.
And you see Myrtle walks out, and Danica looks at her and goes, "Well, someone needs to teach your father some manners now, don't they?" And she goes, "Yeah, he's kind of boorish."
What?
Oh,
how does she 5 and she knows the word boorish? But never mind.
It's old times, dude.
I see you're teaching her some new vocabulary. Where's your husband?
She chuckles and looks over, and Myrtle kind of laughs too. Looks at you.
Funny.
Rick, you notice that Rictavio is sitting at one of the tables and is kind of
cool.
just chilling out, watching this all go down.
I asked Rictavio if he's enjoying the show.
Oh, very much so, yes.
So,
I'm
what's
glad
your
to see
deal,
it. We
Octavio?
are here to entertain.
Well, you did mention something earlier about an amber doors, no?
Oh, yeah. Do you know
Yes,
anything
we
about
did.
that?
I did hear some rumors about a temple down in Mount Gakis.
Gesundheit.
Said to hold ancient magical secrets, actually.
Mount Gazaki, that's really close by.
Well, on the south side of the mountain.
Gesundheit.
And he kind of points towards that trail that leads off.
Oh yeah, over there to the west.
East.
Wait, so this entire mountain range is Mount Gazaki's?
Mount Gakis. Like, this whole section, like, if you try to pass through this mountain, would be one hell of a fucking journey.
Okay, so the amber doors wouldn't be maybe that windmill that's up there. No, I'm sorry, that's not on the mountain.
He's pointing more or less to, like, this area of the map.
Yep, I knew it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the only one not in the map.
Mount
Point to the
Gazaki's
place again.
south.
Gakis.
I see.
Gakis.
Gakis.
It's like the Gen 5 bad guy in Pokemon.
And he kind of goes, "Be careful.
Why do you say that?
Are moving in this town, I fear.
What's moving?
Dangerous to get involved in them.
What's moving in the town?
Have you not noticed? There's some tension around, I'd say.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it.
Very well. I'd say watch
Have you
your
heard of any bones?
bones.
Yes, holy bones to be specific.
I've heard of some bones. My
I lean-
funny bone.
I lead in.
Oh my
Holy
god.
bones. I say, Rictavio, this is deadly serious.
Oh, is it deadly serious, huh?
Dead like the bones we are discussing.
You know,
Excellent.
I have a story about a time that was
Oh my
deadly
God.
serious.
Do tell, Rictavio.
Well, you see,
Yeah, fuck
on
it.
another one of my travels, me and a few folks that I had traveled with,
Mm-hmm.
we were told to go clear out some goblins. Guess
You don't
what
look-
and
You
guess
don't
what
look like the
I found
goblin
there?
clearing type.
I'm a bard, am I not?
Okay, that answers my question. Not.
Um,
Oh, you're like a
That's terrific.
PHB bard, not a NPC in the world bard.
PHB.
there were some very serious things we found in that goblin cave. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Tell me
we
more.
Crazy. This is crazy. Listen to this.
Oh, yeah?
Listen to this. We found a pair of conjoined goblins.
Well, if that ain't the craziest thing I've heard all day.
I know, right? Twice as many swords. Something to deal with. Anyways, we also found this half-orc woman named Gorabacha. Oh my gosh. Whew, she's something else.
Is this one of those stories that has a moral?
She could chew through iron chains. Isn't that crazy?
So there was only half an orc and 2 goblins?
Yeah, I know. It's wild, right?
This is
That
a
was
story.
my story. That was my story.
Okay, I'll take note of that.
So, Rudolph, how far have you been around the world?
As you say the name Rudolph, he doesn't even like it's like he thinks you were talking to someone else in the room.
Excellent immersion.
Rictavio, over here. Pay attention. Come on.
Yes. Anyways, you were talking about bones.
Yes.
Like I said, the only bone I know is my funny one.
That joke is funnier the second time. But
It's probably the only bone the ladies know of yours as well.
Oh, you
holy
killed him!
shit.
Oh,
He's
you killed
dead.
him!
He kind of goes, "Ooh, that's a good one, man."
Oh, you killed him!
Damn.
Oh,
Danica kind of steps back, goes, "Whew." Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man.
What? Kilvin, you had questions for Rictavio,
Myrtle
right?
walks up to you, Ren goes, "What was so funny?"
I go nothing. I go. Kilvin made a adult
Raidriar.
joke. Raidriar made an adult joke.
Don't you give him credit for my joke.
I'm sorry. Raidriar made it.
Oh, by the way, your rooms are ready if you'd like to stay. We got no one else in the inn.
We've got a few
Right.
more questions for Rictavio. Right, Kilvin?
Well, I kind of want to see where this leads down. I'm curious if he does anything about it, more than anything.
He says, he also goes, "Also, be careful. Try not to stick your noses where they don't belong. It might lead to, nasty, consequences that I'm sure you're probably already familiar with."
That's all this group is good at.
Nasty consequences.
And sticking our nose where it doesn't belong.
That should be like the title of D&D.
Anyways, any other questions? I'm getting kind of tired here. I'll return to my room.
I go, yeah. How much for the tiger?
Oh, that's not for sale.
Everything's for sale.
What do you know of the tower on Lake? What is it? Bakarich?
Zarovich.
Oh, yeah.
Zarevich. No, the other one. The other one. Veritok.
Air talk.
Yeah. What do you know of the tower on the lake?
I mean, I've heard rumors of it. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all I know.
Do you know anything about a lady who could turn into a raven?
Make an insight check.
No metagaming.
A disadvantage.
But we're all listening.
No,
Give me
Raidriar
guidance.
specifically.
Oh my god.
No!
Roll a d4. Roll a d4. Probably won't be enough. Probably won't be enough, but go for it. Yeah.
Ugh.
And what was the question you asked?
Do you know anything about a lady who could turn into a raven?
He goes, "That sounds quite like a story of mine now, doesn't it?"
Yeah.
No, I can't say I have.
Can't or won't?
Ooh,
Quite
getting pushy.
Trying, aren't you? Make an intimidation check.
Ooh.
At a disadvantage?
Kilvin kind of steps next to him and pats him on the shoulder for
Okay,
guidance.
straight roll. I'm assuming guidance.
Mhm.
D4.
Okay. 17.
He kind of steps back and goes, "I really don't know anything about ravens.
We're not asking about ravens.
I don't know anything about people turning into ravens either."
Okay,
Okay.
I want...
If you hear
Can I-
anything, you know who to talk to.
Very well.
Minor
We're trying to find some
illusion, I
allies.
can't make something move, right?
Nope.
Okay. I do want to cast minor illusion to create the image of the blue tipped winged raven that we saw. I want to put it in my hand, and then I want to stuff it into my bag.
What?
What?
I want to.
What?
If he knows who this person is, he's gonna be upset, right?
No. He probably just doesn't know if he can trust us.
You're also about to pull a raven out of thin air.
And
Inside.
put it into a bag. Which
I
is not
want to
something
pull
you
it
should do.
out of my bag and then put it back in,
Okay.
If
Oh.
yeah.
and I want to gauge his reaction.
Okay. Alrighty then. So you do that?
Yeah.
Make an insight check.
Didn't you also hear the voice? You could probably imitate the voice.
Yeah. Shoot. I was thinking that, but I didn't say it.
Disadvantage, technically. Alright, I'll say straight roll. Are you guidancing?
Sure.
That is his ass. Come on, we gotta get a 3 or higher. We have a 50% chance.
Let's go.
Okay. So, Rictavio doesn't seem to mind too much. He doesn't seem to have seen this thing. Or, like, he doesn't seem taken aback. He looks, like, confused. Like, what the fuck just happened? Danica, on the other hand,
Oh.
looks pissed now. Like, you just did something real bad. Like, you get the sense that what you just did threw everything, any goodwill you guys had with her, out the window.
I looked to Danica quickly. I noticed her reaction, and I open up my bag and show that there's nothing in it.
Oh, I was gonna say you should probably hit the bag or
I don't
something.
think it's because of the.
No, I look to her, open up the bag, and say, "So you do recognize the raven?" Showing that I didn't actually have a bag. I was just trying to get her reaction.
I just know that herding ravens in Barovia is a sign of very bad luck, and I will not have it in my establishment.
Oh, that's interesting.
She does have raven feathers in her hair, so.
There are also ravens right outside.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to kill a bird to get feathers. You
No.
can find that shit.
Yeah.
I obviously am very grateful for this bird, but we weren't getting any information out of Octavio, and we're very lost.
Well, don't do it again. Don't do anything like that again.
But it does seem like you noticed this bird. And I create the same bird in my hand again. I say, "This doesn't look familiar at all to you, these blue-tipped wings?" And then I mimic the voice.
No,
Say, "You don't recognize me?"
I've
Wow.
never heard that voice or seen that bird in my life.
Interesting.
Also, ravens don't talk. You stupid.
Ours did.
Did Rictavio have any additional reactions?
Make an insight check.
Oh my god, disadvantage?
We're so
No,
insightful.
I'm watching it with you, and
Okay.
we're discussing it. Oh, shit.
You don't notice anything.
Shit.
You get the sense that this raven had no effect on Rictavio, and Danica's the one that's interested.
Well, interested because of the whole superstition, I assume.
I mean,
Maybe.
You
Yeah, maybe. I mean,
well,
I do apologize, Danica. I'm sorry for. I did not mean to cause any ill will.
At this point, you see Erwin walk in the room, and he kind of sees the tension, and he goes, what the hell did I miss?
Have you seen this bird, Erwin?
Have you seen this bird?
how about any bones?
Do you pull out the bird? Do you show him the bird?
Don't put it into a bag.
Flip him the bird.
Do you show him the bird though?
I
Flip the bird. Don't
make
pull,
the bird.
don't pull anything out. You just have it. You
Yes,
just have it.
I make it appear in my hand.
He you see, like, looks to the side, look left, right. No, I've never seen that bird in my life. And he walks back into the kitchen.
Okay.
I immediately follow him.
Danica steps in front and says he's busy.
Okay, how tall is Danica?
She's pretty stout for a middle-aged woman. She says, listen. She goes, okay. you can understand in a place like this how we're not very trustworthy of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
You're letting my child stay with you.
Oh, I think we've proved we're very well. Very, at least, decent people, I hope.
You definitely have, and we can totally understand how you wouldn't trust outsiders. I mean, some people like stuff birds into their bags. Freaking crazies out there.
If you figure out what's going on at the winery, then we'll tell you what's going on.
I feel like we need that. All right.
If
we need the help, we have to figure out what's going on.
That'll build up the trust between us, and then I'll be comfortable letting you in on more of the information.
Okay.
Until then, you're free to stay here. Try not to cause too much trouble.
Interesting. All right. I back off.
I say we may be free to stay, but I still appreciate your time, and I toss her a gold coin.
Just pay everyone you upset.
She doesn't even think twice. She's like, cool, thanks. Like,
Also, a gold coin is like a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
So, just in case you are flipping those around as like tips.
I'm flipping that around because I messed up.
Well, right. No, I just meant like,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
A silver coin is a lot of money to most of these people, let alone a gold coin.
Okay, that's true.
Okay.
Well, then as I toss her the gold coin, I walk up to a room.
Oh, are you staying here? Because we have a lot of places to stay.
During your stuff with Danica, Rictavia went and... You notice Rictavia actually went to one of the locked rooms and entered it that you had tried to get into before.
He entered it.
Did it lock behind him?
Yeah. You could hear it. She says, yes, if you head outside and head up the stairs, you'll enter the balcony where your rooms are.
Huh.
Are you going there?
Yeah.
Okay. Where should we? So we have a lot of sleeping accommodations.
We have the church.
Here.
We have the inn. We have the Baron's house and the Watchers.
I'll give you guys the map in case you guys want to set something up here because of the whole, you know what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Set something up. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid.
Like if we're gonna split up for the night.
Oh.
Well, and I don't know, you guys, the whole sleeping thing. I don't know if you guys plan on like.
Oh yeah, we gotta catch whatever the fuck's giving us nightmares, or either that, or we have to like wake each other up, maybe.
So I'll there's 2 rooms that they give to you. There's 2 beds in each. I'll move you here in a second. So, and I'll open the doors.
We're not gonna get any sleep tonight, but tomorrow night I can cast the invisibility. And stay on guard.
We're not getting spell slots back tonight. Oh, these fucking
You're
dogs, dude.
right. I am not getting any spell slots back tonight.
Activate it.
I mean, we might if we keep watch, and if we wake each other up when dreams hit, that might fix the problem.
Are we allowed to take short rests?
We took a short rest in the Baron's house.
Yeah, you already did. And you already used, I believe, you used your arcane recovery then.
I thought I was allowed to do arcane recovery every short rest.
No, it's after every long. So you can use it on a short rest, but you don't regain the feature till a long rest.
Oh, interesting.
Or
It
else
says
you
once per day.
Yeah, once per day.
So tomorrow I could use arcane recovery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what so here's what we're really considering.
Raidriar,
Mm-hmm.
as you step into this room,
I'm stepping into this room.
there is a note and something rolled up on the bed, one of the beds.
Is
Yeah,
it a
might-
blanket?
No.
Okay.
Are
What
you
is
gonna,
it?
you approach and pick it up?
Yes.
It
Checking
seems
it for traps.
a-
Like the
It
lid.
seems to be a note tied to a scroll, and it says, "Here, this may help you with your problem."
Okay.
You can tell us you had
Is that
erectile
what the
dysfunction.
note on the table says?
That's what the note says.
Okay.
And
I read this. Look at the scroll.
it seems to be some sort of arcane scroll.
Tux.
Dogs.
What's up?
I give him the scroll.
This
What to
appears
do? What to do? What to do?
this appears to be a scroll of magic circle.
Really?
Can we sleep in it?
And I'll go ahead and look it up.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If somebody's not going to tell me, I'm going to have to look it up.
I'm looking it up too. I think I know what it is, but...
Wow, some mage you turned out to be.
Can you add it to your book?
It's a
So you can
third
use it
level
all.
spell. I don't think I have any third level spell slots.
Oh my god. Okay.
But I can cast it once, but then it's gone forever.
Well, we need material for it.
Wait, this
Scroll.
says that you have to choose a creature type, and then those creatures can't enter the circle.
And then it
So
says,
we don't even.
Or you can operate it in the reverse, preventing a creature of the specified type from leaving the cylinder.
So they could enter, but they can't leave?
Basically, yeah.
Prison or
Can they
we
leave? Can they leave through other dimensions?
they have to make a saving throw.
Huh. So, but
You guys
we
want
don't
to kill
know
a hag
what.
tonight?
But we don't.
No,
do we think that? Do we think that
I'm gonna modify spell scroll rules. If it has a casting time, you can cast it instantaneously.
Okay.
Oh, so it would be. Okay, no. So my question is still valid. Do we know that this is the hags, or do we like? It could be any of. It could be like celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Or we could just say nothing can leave the circle until the morning. It says choose one or more.
Its duration is 1 hour.
Oh.
So what do we? Who gave this to us and
this
why?
This could be potentially to trap somebody in it, or to protect us from something.
So this only gives us the chance. I am uncomfortable using it. I want to learn it and use it more than once. But
But we won't have a spell slot until we successfully long rest.
well, I won't have a spell slot until I level up.
Yeah, he doesn't have a third level spell slot until level 6
Oh, okay.
or 5, whatever.
Okay. I don't know. Can you make a like a rubbing of it and save the spell so you can add it to your book but use the scroll?
You can copy it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, can you just put it in the book and just prepare it later?
So I thought once I put it in the book, I couldn't use it anymore.
Well, actually, yeah. Let me look up spell scrolls.
That's how it works, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it.
I feel like we're really close to finding the bones, but I don't think that this. We would have to get really lucky. Basically, what would have to happen is somebody would have to get nightmares. Tux would have to cast that scroll, and we would have to successfully guess what the thing is, and then we would have an hour to
But you
do.
just choose all the things.
Right, you can choose all the things, and then nothing can leave that circle, which is fine, except now we have exactly 1 hour to do something to whatever this thing is.
Oh, it's
and
probably a fiend. Anyway, I'm sorry, go ahead.
But we don't even know if it's going to appear. Like, I watched you guys have nightmares, and I didn't see anything actually happen to you.
Well, no, but
Yeah,
Tux now
because
can
it was
see invisible
invisible.
stuff.
All right,
And
maybe
now I
I
have
don't
the
fully
ability-
understand.
So,
I
remember-
didn't put together that the thing that's invisible is probably what's causing the nightmares.
Yeah, so remember when we went to Victor and he said, "Oh, I always have see invisibility on."
Right.
And he noticed the hag that was behind us, and then she dipped
Something.
away.
I
So
don't
she's
think-
dipping in and out of this dimension, is what we can kind of assume.
Did he say it was a hag, though? Are you sure?
He
Said
described
it
her.
was a strange figure, like ethereal-like figure.
Wait, if the hag is here but invisible, can't we just get the jump on him and just try to attack it? Just swing around madly? I mean, if we're all in an enclosed space, then it has to
The
be.
last time we tried
But
to
we
do
don't know
that,
if
she
she's
dipped
here.
away at 2 HP, and there was nothing we could do
Oh,
about
once
it.
starting getting nightmares and we're in an enclosed room, we can just attack all the spaces that aren't us.
In that case, yes, but you also put an alarm on the door, or a wire, potentially.
She doesn't go through. She goes through her own door. She creates portals. Remember?
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Like
I don't know how successful we're going to be if we trap this hag in a room.
I mean, she can't tell. Well, she could potentially teleport out, but you have to make a saving throw first.
I think that we'll use this to capture her eventually, but I don't think now's the time.
Yeah. For now, let's just go to sleep in here.
I'm
and
going to
then if
copy
it
this
goes out, we-
spell scroll into my book, and I'm going to leave it at that.
And then if one of them gets nightmares, we...
You're gonna copy it into your book? Is that what you said, Tux?
He did.
I did, but now I'm second guessing.
Well, I'm just saying that's 150 gold because it's a 3rd level spell.
And we'll have to get 100 gold worth of components to cast it.
Yeah, you can only cast it if you have 100 gold's worth of holy water, powdered silver, or iron. That's the benefit of the scrolls. You don't need that stuff.
I feel like this is the type of scroll that we might only need
Wait,
once.
I thought that I'm sorry. I thought that with my tome I didn't need to use components.
Only if they don't have a gold cost.
Okay.
I can deal with that because I can make 100 gold worth of any material out of money, so that's fine.
Okay.
That's true, we can.
Can you make?
I can make any metals, so powdered
Okay,
silver,
so-
100 gold worth of powdered silver is no problem.
There's a very real possibility that these hags were probably going to be able to make a charisma saving throw, and we just
Quite
waste a
likely.
scroll for no reason.
I would agree with that statement.
So
I
I
hope
don't.
for the...
I figure we want to cast a spell more than once, regardless, just to guarantee that we can catch them. So it's probably best if I just copy this into my book, and we don't try to capture them until I get a 3rd level spell slot.
Someone should ask if anyone saw someone go into our room beforehand, so you can figure out who it was.
Yeah, go ahead and do that, Raidriar.
Okay, I go down the stairs.
Okay, well, you go downstairs, then you walk back around to the front door,
Yeah.
and you go in.
Mm-hmm.
You knock on the door.
Yep.
Danica opens it up. It's kind of late. How can I help you?
Oh, sorry. Did you notice anyone go into our room beforehand?
Not off the top of my head. I was mostly watching the bar.
Okay.
Ask Myrtle.
Hey, Myrtle,
She kind of scampers over. Yep.
did you see anyone going upstairs to our room?
Well, me and Brom and Bray were playing up there, and then a funny-looking guy came into the room.
Funny looking how.
Funny looking how?
He had a really funny hat on.
Oh.
Oh.
Does this describe Rictavio?
I mean, you probably can't tell from Myrtle's description.
What color was the hat?
Was this the half-elf Myrtle that we were talking to earlier?
Only
I don't
Raidriar
know.
went downstairs.
I wasn't paying much attention.
Okay.
Mm. So who was it? The fortune teller person that told us we would find help here at the inn?
I think so.
No, it was the raven person.
Oh yeah, never mind.
That you assume is a raven person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, since I'm not going to get any sleep tonight, I am going to cast Find Familiar and spawn a raven.
Okay.
I'm going to spend the entire night looking through the eyes of the raven.
So you're not gonna rest at all?
There's no reason to, right?
I mean, you don't know that.
Okay. So
Exhausted.
are we resigned to sleeping here at the inn instead of at the Watchers or the Barons or the church?
I
The
see
only
no
reason. Sorry. The only thing I can think of potentially that we haven't already talked about is going back to the church to talk to Irina at some point, just to get her opinion on the Baron.
Okay.
Because if she's against the coup, that could be a problem.
It's probably already too late to go knock on the Baron's door if everyone's asleep. Plus, we
I
already
know,
got
I
the keys
agree.
to this
Yeah.
room.
I'm just saying it's the
Okay.
only thing I can think of to consider.
Yeah, you're
If we
right.
stay here, we should stay in the same room.
Mm-hmm. And if one of us has nightmares, we attack everything else.
Oh,
You
how
three
about
should stay in one room and like rotate. I'll take my own room.
Each person takes watch.
Sure, 2 people to a room.
Maybe we've
It'll
got.
be-
Well,
Okay.
there are 2 hags.
That works. There are 3 hags.
So, God, D&D is hard.
Okay, well, so remember, we have whistles, so if one shows up, you just blow the whistle, and the other 2 wake up and come over. I think it would be a better idea to not, like, immediately sword anything that happens to appear, but if you tie a ball bearing onto the end of a piece of string and maybe like swing it in a circle from the middle of the room, when someone's having a nightmare, you might catch whatever is trying to do that and just scare it away or something like that, and that might be better than initiating combat.
How much string and how many bells do we have?
I have 2 bells, but you could
I have
probably tie
a
a
big
ball
ass
bearing.
sword, and I could just do a Legend of Zelda spin move.
I mean, I
Hi-ya!
suppose, but I'm saying like maybe if you don't injure the hag, it would just leave and let us finally get a long rest as opposed to initiating combat.
What if I want to hurt it?
I mean, I want to hurt it too, but I also don't want to roll a disadvantage for the rest of the game.
Okay.
All right, so Raidriar and Kilvin stay in one room. You can swing your sword.
Yeah,
Or Raidriar and
my
Tux
soul,
can stay in the other room.
Yeah.
That's fine. Do what you want. I don't mind. I don't mind if you
So
you
yeah,
accidentally
okay, we got to make a
activate it.
decision here. It's getting late.
Mhm.
What are you
Alright.
guys doing?
I'll say with Tux. Tux is short enough where if I swing
Okay,
my sword, I
so
don't
you
get
guys can move yourself, orient yourselves how you're going to be resting tonight.
Oh,
I'll be by the door, whatever room I'm in.
okay. Where
I'm
are
gonna be
we?
right
Actually-
here with the sword out.
Where's the outside door?
Like right
Okay.
here.
Windows.
Okay.
Nice.
My plan wasn't to sleep tonight, by the way.
Oh,
Maybe you should stay with Ren.
I wasn't gonna sleep either. I was gonna hit it with a sword.
Yep, Ren, you tried to sleep here.
Okay.
How about one of you, like 2 of you try to sleep, one of you watches over everybody.
Okay,
And
so I
rotate.
need some definitive answers here. What's happening?
Red, get in here.
I
went
can't.
by.
I can't leave. The door's locked.
You can open the door.
I'm trapped. Okay.
Okay, go to sleep.
I'm in this
I'll
bed.
watch over you. with a sword.
I'm asleep.
You ever seen The Last Jedi? This is that.
Excellent.
All right. While that's
hopefully we'll
happening,
have a
I'm
better
spending the night
ending.
using my Raven to try to keep an eye both on the town's guards and on the wolf hunters when they try to arrive.
Kilvin says a string and piece of.
So find familiar. What's the range that you can?
Wasn't it like a couple hundred feet?
I used
Yeah.
that.
So
Right
while
back.
it's within 100 feet of you.
Okay. But I can, as a Raven, I can fly 100 feet up from where I am right now.
Yeah. You could look around. Correct.
Okay. So not only, I guess, am I keeping an eye on this house to see if the people here leave their room or for anything, I also want to just keep an eye on the guards and keep an eye out for the dog watchers.
Okay.
Or
So
the
also,
wolf hunters.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty out my water skin onto the floor and just create a very thin layer of water throughout this room. I'm going to stand in the middle as still as I can and wait till I see ripples.
Okay.
That's very exotic. Oh shit! It's already 8:15. Do we need to stop?
I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how this night turns out.
Yeah. I'm
By the
game
way, I've
keep
had to go to
going,
the
but-
bathroom for the past 45 minutes, so I'm going to just do that
Do we
real
want to
quick.
take a little? Well, how about this? We'll take a break. We'll get through this night, and then we'll end it there. Okay, Tux. You are using your Raven to watch, and you're like floating 100 feet
Yep,
above.
I'm keeping an eye out for the
Are
wolf.
you trying to hide from the other Ravens hanging around, or what are you doing?
That's a good question. Can I?
I mean, don't do too many things at once.
I was trying to blend in with the ravens. Was
And try
my
to
plan.
blend in with them.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
As your Raven flies out and tries to join this other flock of ravens, I need you to, with your Raven, make a deception check.
Okay.
A deception, Raven.
Pesky bad.
The Raven's charisma is
Pesky
6, so
bad.
this is actually a -2, whatever you get here.
Does the Raven have disadvantage?
No,
Technically,
the Raven had a great night of sleep.
Technically, no, the Raven wouldn't.
Okay. Well,
So go ahead and roll again. Not at disadvantage, but it's a minus. Just roll a d20 and subtract 2.
Oh, okay.
Zero.
As your Raven kind of flies by this other group of ravens, they'll start and they start cawing at you.
Okay, I immediately
Like-
try to hide from the ravens now.
Okay, make a stealth check. Where are you hiding?
Are they attacking you, or are they just cawing at you?
They're basically like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Okay, so all the ravens, when I tried to go up on the roof with them,
Yeah.
they shooed me away. Okay, then I'm
Yeah.
just like up above the roof then. Like,
Okay.
I'm 100 feet from them technically, I guess, because I'm 100 feet up in the air.
Okay.
Do I still need to roll a stealth check?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for those 3 things, but also just anything generally suspicious.
How much can ravens see at
It's
night?
not a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. What was the first
It's
roll?
actually, and their perception is actually a +3, so roll a d20 and add 3.
Oh, okay.
Because this is your Raven doing this. You're just like watching.
Oh, look at you, Raven.
Yeah.
22.
Hey. You do notice, as you kind of watch, the town's pretty quiet. There's a few guards stationed here and there that seem to be like the night crew. The only thing you notice is that 2 in that flock of ravens, after they kind of noticed you and like barked around, 2 of them at one point in the night fly out and fly into like the sort of like this back area of the inn,
Okay.
and then fly back out and return to the group after some time.
Okay.
And that's,
I-
that's basically the only thing out of the ordinary you pick up on.
Okay. So the guards aren't doing anything suspicious. There's no crime going on. And also, the 2 ravens, I guess, can I ask, do they look like young ravens or old ravens?
They just look like ravens.
Okay.
Okay. Raidriar and Ren.
Oh boy. Here we fucking go. I'm ready for it. I kept all my
Here we
clothes
are.
on.
About an hour into the night, nothing's happened so far, and you're kind of sit there and you're kind of dousing a little off yourself, but then you wake up thinking about, you're like, fuck, I need to fuck these stupid hags. If that's what's haunting you. And you watch as all of a sudden Ren starts to shift and struggle in his sleep.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Do I see any ripple?
Nope.
I attack in an area above the bed.
Okay.
That's right here.
You do you intend to hit the wall?
I want to clear the area like 2.5 feet above the bed. I don't try to hit the wall.
Okay. Make an either an athletics or an acrobatics check, up to you, to try to like finagle, like just to be precise with your sword.
Disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, you've used this great sword enough. Like, you kind of finagle around, you swing it around, doesn't feel like it hits anything.
Every area that's not in the water.
Yep, you wildly
Oh, wow,
swing it
okay.
around, doesn't seem to hit anything.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try to shake Ren awake.
Okay. You wake up, Ren, and you just remember having the worst visions, reliving your past over and over again.
Alrighty. Sniffle.
Yeah, nightmares, obviously.
I remember.
There's
Sniffle.
no ripple.
Tux, are you gonna? I'm assuming you're just watching the whole night, right?
I mean,
I'll say if because it's only been a couple hours into the night.
Mhm.
I'll say if you want to bring your Raven back now, then you would be able to get a long or attempt to get a long rest in. It's
Okay.
up to you.
Kilvin, can I ask that Kilvin keeps watch?
Or you could keep watching.
Okay.
your
What?
Raven.
I'm sorry. I trying to run through every single option.
it'll be fun keeping watch if he needs to.
Yeah.
He has no
I would say
problems with that.
I would say at least try to get a long rest. So now that I'm awake, now that Ren is awake and Raidriar woke him up, is he like unable to sleep again tonight? Is it that late, or is it the same time for both groups right
It's
now?
been a
and I can
couple
try to go
hours.
back to
Yeah, it's
sleep?
about the same. You could try to go back, and try to get a rest in.
Okay, so I look at Raidriar and I ask, do you want to switch off for a couple hours? Try to get some sleep.
Sure.
All right. So I'll take his spot.
All right. I as I bring the raven back, I swing by the window to where the ravens entered and exit. Do I notice anything?
Okay. Yeah, you fly in there. In here, it seems to be like a stable area. There's like a couple stables, and you see a single horse is like sleeping in one of the stables.
These are where the ravens went to?
Yep. And you see it's like a little barn area, and like up there's like there's like a loft sort of in here that's full of like hay and stuff.
You know what we could really use right now? Detect thoughts.
That could be helpful.
I don't know.
All right. Well, okay. Do I notice anything abnormal here, like any secret passages or anything?
Make a perception check. Straight roll at 3. Okay. I'm actually going to move your piece here.
Okay.
So, this is the room, like the bottom floor. You see, like, each of those are like the stables. The horse is in this top right one here, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to move you again. Up in the loft, this is the room you see. You do notice a secret door that goes into this room here.
Am I able to open the door and get in?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Are you flying in around here?
Yeah, I'm hobbling around.
This appears to be a master bedroom.
Am I able to open any of these doors?
They're windows.
Raven.
Oh, these are all windows. Okay, I'm looking. I want to look under the bed, and I want to look on and underneath.
Well,
the
so you
shelves.
are a raven, so whatever a raven can do. So you could look under the bed, but like opening things is going to be difficult.
Okay, I want to look on top of. I want to look under the bed and on top of the desks.
Okay. Give me a second. It just, you look around, seems like a normal bedroom, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Oh bullshit.
Am I able to attempt to try to pry open one of these doors?
Which door?
I'm sorry.
These are windows.
Yeah, I when I say door, I meant on the bookshelf or desk or whatever this is.
Oh, like, oh yeah. I mean,
I want to
one
try
of it's
to
kind of you go in there. It just seems to be filled with normal like bedroom stuff. Like there's a couple mirrors in there, some like old makeup. There's like a razor in there. It just seems completely mundane.
Okay. There's nothing at all out of the ordinary. It's just a regular
Nope.
master bedroom at the top of a
Regular
stable. Okay.
Well, you gather that this door right here is one of the doors that you were locked earlier.
okay.
That you tried to get into.
I mean, God, it doesn't seem like there's anything in here.
Those floorboards. We've encountered that once in this town.
I was looking for secret passages earlier, and I was told it was just regular.
Okay.
Well, here,
Bedroom.
make another perception check if you're in this room now.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that was to find the room.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Am I able? Yeah.
So I will say because
yeah,
you're doing all this, you're not going to get your long rest tonight, though. I'm just going to say that now. Like,
Yeah, that I didn't expect to. Can
Well,
I
it's not like we can't sleep when it's during the day.
investigate this?
I mean, go ahead, roll an investigation check. Your intelligence is -4 as a raven.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't notice anything out of the ordinary, but I want to do some real deep digging to see if there's anything special about this room, any reason why it might be locked.
Okay.
And I rolled a natural 20.
I mean, listen, man, you can't just keep rolling. Oh, you've already did your perception check. You've already rolled.
I know. I thought you said I could do an investigation check, but that's fine. Yeah, no. If that's it, then I'll just leave.
Okay, so you're gonna return back.
Yep, I'll fly back.
Okay.
And with that, I guess my night ends.
Okay, Ren and Raidriar. Kilvin, you're sleeping like a baby. Nothing happened.
Ayo.
Really?
Yep.
God damn it.
Okay.
Why?
Second.
Why?
I'm a holy man.
Oh, I thought you said I was sleeping like a baby.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's just Kilvin.
Yeah.
Because, of course, Kilvin is because he didn't get hit.
Sorry about that.
I mean, I think it... Well, 17 damage, that's right.
Raidriar,
Yep.
as you're sleeping, and Ren as you're watching, nothing happens. Seems to be sleeping fine. Hour passes. Second hour passes. What are you doing? Are you doing anything?
I'm asleep.
Yeah, Ren, are you doing anything?
Nothing's happening, and I have already. So I had that nightmare, and now I've been awake for 3 hours, so I can't get my long rest, right?
I mean, you could try to. You guys could sleep in a little bit. I mean, thing is, yeah. Here, are you gonna try to sleep again?
I mean, unless we solve this problem. Okay, no, I'm gonna stay up because we need
Yeah.
to solve this problem. I'm gonna stand here. I've got both of my short swords out. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Nothing seems to happen to Raidriar. Are you gonna say for the rest of the night you're gonna let him sleep and you're gonna watch?
Yeah, if he's successful at sleeping, I'm gonna get that man his sleep.
Okay. Yeah. So, is anybody else doing anything else in the night? I'll say this whole time you've been watching, so you're not gonna get your long rest.
Kilvin...
All I did was go in and go out, right?
I mean,
No, but yeah, that's understandable. I was investigating and I couldn't find anything.
yeah.
Did you wake Kilvin up for watch, Tux?
I mean, I'll say if you guys want to sleep in a little bit earlier in the day and have less time tomorrow, I'll give you your long rest. if
Yeah,
you wanna
I'll come
attempt
back
it.
and I'll long rest here. No, I'd let Kilvin get his sleep.
Okay. Then, if Kilvin's getting up earlier, he's going to take an hour to do the first part of his plate armor.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and mark off however many gold.
So if we're trading off for long rests, can I
Gold and
let
white.
what?
Sorry, this is for Kilvin. So go ahead, Ren. What are you doing?
If we're sleeping in for long rests, can I let whatever needs to happen for Raidriar to get his long rest and then wake him up to switch watch again?
Sure, but I'll say if you guys are really taking care of this, you're probably not going to be ready up and going till like midday, like 12 o'clock.
That's... I think
Actually,
that's
wait.
fine with me.
It would be okay, but tomorrow morning is when the bones are coming, like when the kid's coming back.
Yeah. Kilvin, knowing the guys are not feeling well, is going to go watch for them.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, yeah, like Kilvin could wake up and go by himself to the orphanage. I mean,
Okay, that actually sounds like an okay idea. Okay, yeah, so I'll switch watch with Raidriar so that I can also attempt to get a
So-
long rest now.
So, Raidriar, so Tux, you managed to
Yeah.
nestle in and go to sleep.
As soon as you determine it's been a sufficient amount of time, that's when I start going to bed.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say if Ren and Tux, if you both want to get a full night's rest, you guys won't be ready until like midday 12. Raidriar would probably, if you let him sleep and let Kilvin sleep, they'd be ready in the morning. Like,
Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so Raidriar and Kilvin, you both gain the benefits of a long rest.
Do I get my missing HP?
No, you do not get your missing HP.
The missing
And
temporary HP.
let me look up here. I should have had these rules up. Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh.
Okay. Yep. So yeah. So Raidriar, you get full benefits of a long rest, but you don't lose the reduced HP.
Okay.
Same with you, Kilvin. You get full benefits of a long rest. Go ahead and the long rest button. Okay. Raidriar, you wake up, and Ren, are you gonna try to sleep now?
I think that's a good plan.
Hey, you should call Tux in to sleep with you while Raidriar watches.
Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We could probably switch rooms.
Or Raidriar just stands in the middle of the room with his greatsword while the two of us sleep in beds.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just move you.
I'm going to say out loud, actually, I think that it might be okay if I leave the room while you try to sleep.
Okay.
I leave the room.
Okay.
I come back in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just
Kilvin, it's still only probably like 4 or 5 a.m., so it's like not a bad time to.
Gotcha. Do I wake up at any point in this? Like, does anybody wake me up for watch or anything? Or am I just sleeping through?
I'm letting you get your full night's sleep, buddy.
Okay.
You've earned it.
Okay.
This is Dishonored music. I think.
Music?
Maybe.
While this is happening, so
I heard that.
Okay, so you're coming back in 30 minutes, Raidriar?
Yep.
Okay, as you open the door, you see Ren shifting in his sleep again.
Okay, I close the door.
Okay.
So anyway, I started swinging.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You slice your greatsword through the air and just goes straight through the air. Doesn't hit anything, and you swing it again and swing it again, and you're swinging all over this room. Ren's still sitting there on the ground, on the bed, having a spasm.
Okay, Tux is fine.
Yeah, Tux is fine.
I quietly go ahead and wake up Ren.
Okay.
I wake up.
And Ren, you waking up, you get the feeling that you're not going to get a good night's sleep tonight.
Fucking hell.
And,
I'm about to eat my second dream pie just to get a good night's sleep.
So, Ren.
That's actually,
Yeah.
you know what?
Get rid of it.
What?
Well, Ren,
That's probably
first
the
of all,
key.
your HP gets reduced by another 6. Max HP goes down by another 6.
Minus 10.
Yep.
Alright.
You also gain another point of exhaustion, and you don't regain any hit dice. So your speed, for having a second point of exhaustion, your speed is now halved.
Great. I love this.
Holy shit. Now,
I think I have an idea.
now we
Just
have
so you guys
two
know,
infant
at
assassins.
6 exhaustion, you just die.
Yes.
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah, Raidriar, your exhaustion went down by 1. Same with you, Tux.
Well,
Wait.
I'm fine.
Oh my god!
I
could've
thought-
okay.
Tux, you managed to get a good night's sleep in, too.
Oh, okay.
Fair.
Thanks for taking one for the team, though. Tomorrow we can try to catch him.
I think I can help you. I think I've got something.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm awake now, so you might as well try it.
Well, no, it'll have to be before you sleep because it's protected from good and evil. So if it is the hag, it should be able to keep it away from you.
So why not just try it now and then let him sleep again?
Yeah, I'm literally kind of dying. I might just go back to bed. Because it's still 5 a.m. right now. Or like 5:30
Yeah, if you have that exhausted,
a.m.
yeah. Okay, I'll use my spell slot for today.
Make a intelligence check, Kilvin.
Okay.
Please ace this. I really want to sleep.
Okay, you get the feeling that whatever this effect is, you'd have to have casted the spell before it happened.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I have to wait
At
for
this
tomorrow.
point, he's not going to get a good night's sleep. It's a done deal.
Even if I just sleep for another 8 hours?
Yeah, I think you're already inflicted with whatever the nightmares.
No.
Huh.
Are you saying that he would have had to do it before he slept? Or are you
Yeah, I
saying
think
that
so.
whatever effect is on him, at this point it's so set in that the spell wouldn't work anyway?
The latter is what Kilvin's kind of picking up, kind of looking at this and like.
Oh, so it's too late to use the spell anyway.
It'd have to be the night before.
Alright, so we really need those bones.
We were literally one night short. Well,
We need to find those bones. Let's go look.
Ren's gonna be pissed in the morning, kid. Yeah, so Ren, you're probably up too if you want to go with them to the.
I'm just going. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tux, you are gonna be probably asleep for this.
Okay.
But yeah, Raidriar, you don't notice Tux getting miffed at all.
okay.
What?
Probably not.
What the fuck?
Tux has a giant grin on his face as he sleeps.
Fuck you. I poke you. I poke you. Maliciously. Fucking hell. All right, let's go catch these bones. Get these fucking church people back
Like
on
they
track.
got up and ran away.
So
of their
do
own
we
accord.
want to do that, or do we want to keep going? I can keep going. We can keep going if we want.
I'm okay to keep going.
I can do like 20 minutes.
Okay,
Or
I can
30
do another
minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really hungry, but I can go for another 20 minutes, half hour.
Okay.
So you're gonna head to the orphanage.
Where do we need to
Yeah.
go? Do we have any? Well, we have no idea where they're
I'm
coming
gonna move us off this map now.
Yeah,
because
we're specifically looking for Milovich or whatever his name is.
Milovage.
Milovage, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, and he was supposed to get back this morning, so let's just head to the orphanage first, I suppose.
Okay. So it's early morning. There's not a ton of people out. Yeah, you do notice. Let me look where you guys are on the map. Yeah. You kind of walk by this intersection, look down. You can actually see the town square from here, and you notice that it seems like there's a group of people that are starting to put up like decorations that look like suns, like wooden wicker suns, like all over the town square. It seems like they're preparing for the festival. You head north towards the orphanage, and you come across the same familiar door. And you knock, and you see Claudia opens the door and goes, "Oh, you're here. Yes, Milovage came in about half an hour ago. I think he's sleeping. He looked exhausted."
Well, we're gonna go wake him the fuck up.
Excuse me?
You're excused. Move.
Make an intimidation check.
At
At
what? Like
disadvantage.
double disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Can I like? I look so fucking
mean,
haggard at this
Yeah,
point.
she's just a headmistress of an orphan. She's not like terribly brave. And she backs and says, "Okay, I understand. He did seem kind of strange this morning."
Yeah, wolves will do that to you.
Uh,
Let's.
so you guys march over to their room.
That's what
Sorry
I'm
for
doing.
his attitude. He just hasn't slept well recently.
Yeah, I yell back. You're damn right. March on over.
Hey, are you just gonna open the door?
I am going to knock it as gently as I can manage in my half-crazed state,
Nothing happened.
and enter the room. I'm not waiting for something to happen. I'm just gonna
open it or quietly open it. Like
I am not in the mood for quietly opening doors.
Okay.
I open the door.
You open the door, and you see there's the two sisters that was mentioned are sleeping in that one larger bed. They look to be about 5 and 6 years old, respectively.
All right.
Then the Yeska's still sleeping in the other bed, and you see what appears to be a young man, probably 19 years of age, black hair, fairly stout build, just lying face down in this bed. Looks exhausted. There's like there's like this flimsy looking crossbow put up against the wall there. And like a rucksack.
All right. I walk into the room and I look back behind me and go, "All right, muscle 1, muscle 2, help me out here." And I go over to the crossbow and pick it up and inspect it and say, "Nice piece you got here," like loud enough that it should wake the kid up.
You see, he goes, "Ugh," and he kind of like rubs his eye and he goes, "Hey, what the fuck do you think you're doing?"
I go,
That's mine, and he like grabs back at it. "Who the hell are you? Get the hell out of my room. Get away from my siblings."
I give him a real dead
A
look.
reasonable reaction, I guess.
I give him a real dead look, and I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna shoot straight with you here. Where are the bones?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit. Tell me more.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
All right, this is where I need help from the hired muscle.
Okay, let's make this intimidation. We'll look all brawly here.
Yeah.
Who's intimidating?
Everyone. We're
yes,
all leaning
Mostly
over his
him,
back.
and we'll just give.
Who has the highest intimidation?
I have +4.
It depends. Can we use strength for our intimidation?
How are you displaying strength?
That's the question. My intimidation is a +0.
My
excuse
intimidation's a
me.
-1.
So,
Mine's +2.
are you implying? So, like, okay, here's the way I look at it. If you're intimidating with charisma, you're like, that's like blackmail or like stuff like that, basically, right?
Right.
Like, intimidation with strength would be like, I have a big fucking sword, and if you don't do what I say, I'm gonna fucking smack the shit out of you with it.
Okay, so I'm trying to gauge his reaction, and my next move is gonna be to threaten to like.
How about we insight check to see if he's even? Maybe he just doesn't know about the bones.
Okay, I'll say, because this is important, whoever has the highest insight,
Probably me.
I have
Yeah.
+2.
go ahead,
Plus-
roll at
plus 4.
advantage.
Yeah, let's see it. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
God.
I mean, you did catch him in the morning, and he seems kind of off put, and he was surprised that you even asked. He seems to be not. He seems like shifty when you mention the bones. You can't get a sense if he's telling the truth or not, but something has him uneasy about it.
Okay.
Look, son, we're not here to get you in trouble. We just need to know where the bones are at.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Friends of ours are in very great danger. Potentially.
Kilvin nudges a boot against the floorboard and says, "We know you sold them. Who'd you sell them to?"
He goes. You see him. He goes. He kind of checks and makes sure that Claudia's not. You didn't take it, did you?
Still there.
It's still there.
Look.
Promise not to tell anybody.
I kind of twiddle with his crossbow a little bit and go, it's still there for now.
Listen, I'm trying to save enough money to get my siblings out of this place, okay?
That's fine. We just want the bones.
Yep.
Congratulations on taking the initiative and getting your family out, but we really need those bones, dude.
I don't think you realize what you're getting into.
I don't think you realize how much sleep I don't have.
I'm worried if I tell you where they are, something bad might happen to me and my siblings.
Okay, so was there a quiver next to the crossbow?
Yeah, I mean, there's bolts.
All right,
there.
I load the crossbow and point it at the girls and say, "No, what are you
Okay.
telling me
No,
now?"
no.
I mean, I'm not gonna shoot it, but it's
I
the
just
idea.
It's like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing? Stop. Make an intimidation check
No,
at advantage.
Kilvin brandishes his hammer against Rin right now. He's not okay with this.
That's fine.
I
stand
hold
there.
Kilvin back for a
I
second.
gave him advantage even with the, because that's fucking.
That's threatening.
Yeah.
All right. But listen, man, you're getting into some shit.
We're already.
I lower the crossbow and I
Wait,
go, "It's all right, man. I've seen some shit.
we're
Tell me
wasting
where you
it
sold
already.
them."
Okay. About. Oh. I don't know. A month ago? I got approached in the night as I was walking home one day from the church from work. Someone pulled me into a back alley talking about how they knew, my siblings and what we were going through. And I mean, Claudia's nice and all, but this is no place for a kid to grow up,
Yeah.
And
Sure.
They said that there were some bones in the church, and that they told me, like, in a couple of weeks or something, someone else will come to you and says, "Hey, go get these bones and take them to the coffin maker in town." Listen, man, this person, something wasn't right about them. Their skin was all pale and clammy, and I could have sworn I saw fangs. Okay?
Yeah, we've run into vampires before. Well, one.
Sounds about right.
And she had real long hair. It was weird, man.
She? That's interesting.
Women can be vampires? Holy cow.
Well, we just haven't met one yet.
I was thinking Strahd, but
What a progressive world.
more female villains.
That's what's up. I dig female villains.
They said that if I waited for instructions when to go take the bones to them, which was sometime last week, I think, I don't know, 6 or 7 days ago, that they'd pay me. They did.
The
You
coffin
said you
maker
wouldn't
pay
say
you?
anything about the gold.
Coffin maker pay you?
No, I just showed up on my bed.
Okay. Do we know where that shop is? Can I ask him where the shop
He
is?
describes it, and he says it's ran by a man named. So it's the coffin shop ran by. His name is Henrik van der Voort.
Henrik den de Voort.
Henrik. Here, I'll type in the chat.
Henrik Moldywort.
So he's Vort of the Boreal Valley.
Oh, sorry. There's 2 O's there.
Van der Voort.
I know I'm not here, but I'm curious if the coffin maker was the vampire or if he was the one that approached him a month ago.
Well, we're gonna go find out probably.
Describe this person in a little bit more detail if you can. The one who approached you.
The one who approached me. Are you talking about the one who originally approached me?
Yes.
Yeah, I told you. She, pale, clammy skin, fangs,
Hair
fairly
color.
well dressed. He kind of thinks for a moment. He kind of thinks for a moment. He thinks for a little bit longer. He looks like he's like looking through his mental notes. She had a black, like jet black hair, man. She's wearing like a weird skull mask and had like horns.
So
Son
Satan.
of a bitch. I don't know who that is.
Did she have raven's feathers in her hair that you could see?
Are you talking about Danica from the Blue Water Inn?
Just making sure it wasn't her.
Hell
but
no,
yeah.
man.
Okay.
There's no way she's into stuff like this. She's the
think
sweetest
so.
person I've ever
You
met.
know, the most innocent people can be into some pretty freaky stuff.
Kilvin just nods.
I mean,
Okay.
people posing as grandmas making pies were eating children, so yeah, that's kind of rings true.
All right, I
But, you know.
So both time, who was the coffin maker? That was. How did that come
Henrik.
up? I'm confused.
that's where they.
That's the
where
guy.
they put
That's the
bones.
drop point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They told him take the bones there. And
Okay,
don't
okay.
ask any questions.
All right, I discharge the crossbow into the floor, toss it to
Jesus Christ.
the kid, and say, "Thanks for your help. You can keep your money."
Fuck you, man.
Yep. Fuck you too. Bye.
All right. Well,
that went about as good as it could have.
Are you guys gonna go back to the inn?
I'm going back to the coffin maker. I'm going straight there.
Yeah, I'm going straight
Yeah,
to the
let's
coffin
go
maker.
there.
You're not getting tux.
Listen up, motherfucker. We heard you had some bones.
Good luck.
Wait,
Yeah,
has Tux gotten his
If
long
we're
rest
being
yet?
real, Tux is pretty content to be sleeping right now. If you guys are going to get yourself
Okay,
killed, have
you guys
fun.
probably went to the orphanage around 8, 9-ish. So
Sure.
Tux is gonna be out till 12. So it's up to you. You can go to the coffin shop,
We could probably just wait.
down a party member if you want.
We could probably just wait for Tux to wake up.
Yeah.
Then go.
Okay. Is Rectavio still in town?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Is he drinking or is he at the cart? The wagon.
He is not at the wagon. You look.
Okay.
Are you going back to the inn?
Yeah,
Sure.
I guess we go get Tux. I need some calming down, but
So you go back to the inn and you see Danica's working the bar again. You see Erwin's kind of serving breakfast to some customers that come here in the morning. And Erwin kind of looks at you, Ren, and goes, "Oh, were our beds that uncomfortable? You look awful." I'm sorry. Maybe I can try to make it better or something for you. Is there anything I can do?
I go.
I'd feel terrible if we were the reason you couldn't sleep.
I go, no, it's not you, pal. There's a punishment for a past life, I suppose. And I ask for some coffee.
And goes, all right then.
What do you have for breakfast?
Wine.
Well,
I mean,
We've
probably.
got some wolf sausage.
Excellent.
Sounds lovely.
Is Myrtle around?
Yeah, she's playing with Brahmin Bray again.
Ah, cool.
They seem to be playing like a card game.
I give her a high five.
She gives you a high five and goes, "Are you all right?"
I go, no, but I'm glad to see you.
Well, be careful.
Yep. You having fun here with these little fellas?
They're all right, I guess. And Brahmin Bray kind of give like a glare.
Ooh, all right, cool.
She chuckles, and they're like,
All right. Cool beans. I sit down and nurse my cup of coffee like my life depends on it.
Is Rictavio in the bar?
No, he's actually not here.
Can I go knock on his door?
Yeah. Well, no answer.
Well, that's weird.
If Danica kind of calls out, if you're looking for Rictavio, he headed out this morning.
Of course.
Where to?
Where to?
You didn't say. He just said he had business to take care of out west. That he'd be back later today.
When you say west, are you talking about left of the map or right of the map?
Left of the map, west.
We've been over this. There's west and oest and south.
Okay.
All right, we wake Tux up, and I'm like,
Yeah, so
we
you guys wait
gotta
till
go.
12.
We gotta go find some bones.
Oh man, I slept like a baby.
So,
How'd you guys sleep last night?
Go ahead and do a long rest. Click on the long rest button, Tux.
Oh,
you
sure.
get your long rest.
Guys, don't you guys feel great?
Did get a long
I'm
rest,
ready to greet this brand new
Any
day.
of you who did get a long rest, you're still under the effects of the HP reduction, though.
Okay.
That is not gone.
Look at you all in envy.
Now that we're all at this point together, we'll do this. Okay, yeah. Okay, everyone gets plus 5 HP again.
Is it to their max or temporary?
Max, both.
Okay, so right now our max is +1.
Yeah, except for
Not for Ren.
Ren's at -4.
I'm at.
Or
Well, so
-1?
I was just at
-5.
minus 10.
Yeah, he's at
I
-1.
No, I was just
Oh,
at
that's right.
minus 10.
Oh, no. You're right.
Yeah, let's
So I'm at minus
Oh,
5
so
now.
increases max and current hit points. It doesn't go temporary. Temporary is a different thing for like shield effects and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea how that works.
So just add 5 just on your max hit, +1 for you and Raidriar, and then change your max to reflect that, and then your current goes up by 5.
Okay.
Okay. I think I've got it tracked on my sheet.
Are you all heading to the coffin maker's shop?
I vote that we should all go to the coffin shop because
Sure.
I'm tired,
Oh, we're boosted.
and you all are going in first.
Okay, we have a map for this.
Wait, is this a good place to stop? Like as we go into the coffee or into
There
the
will be a
coffin
good
shop?
place to stop soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this going to involve... it's kind of metagaming. I'll hold off.
This is gonna involve us getting the bone.
Okay, well, put it like that.
Hey, my raven hasn't dissipated yet, so can I send it off to have it investigate this whole land?
Land, like the continent?
No, I'm sorry, like the land around the map, the area around the coffin maker shop.
Oh, okay.
I want to have
Yeah.
it look for anything suspicious, especially like any trapdoors.
You look around, seems to be just even. I'm not gonna have you roll a perception check. It seems to be a normal rundown little building.
Okay.
The uninviting shop is 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight.
You
and
don't own
deathly
any token
silent
with vision.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Oh, okay.
I haven't.
Okay, sorry.
You
Go
guys
ahead.
aren't yet. Oh, excellent. Put you inside the shop. Is Nico here? Because we should wait for him.
I'm here.
Okay. You guys knocking on the door?
Sure.
Come
Housekeeping.
in. Come
Bonk
in.
that fucker.
Can I help you?
Jump on the table.
You actually jump on the table. Can I help you?
Heard you got bones.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit.
You're a coffin maker and you don't know about bones?
He kind of churns and crosses his arms and looks down at the table.
What were you getting them for?
He's quiet.
I
don't have to talk to you.
You should, though.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Well, why did you put it like that?
Guidance.
God.
You're not at disadvantage anymore because you lost your exhaustion.
I didn't.
God.
5.
I don't have to say anything to you.
I cast suggestion.
Okay. What saving throw is that?
Well, my spell DC is 14.
Yeah, but what stat do I have
I'm
to
sorry.
roll?
Wisdom.
Charisma? Oh, wisdom. Okay, what are you suggesting? Seems to take effect.
If the bones are here, go get them for us. If they're not, tell us exactly where they are.
Is that legal?
I can say 2 sentences.
Wow.
Okay.
I love magic.
He gets up from his chair. He starts walking. He opens this door.
No fucking way.
Opens this door. And he walks up some stairs. You look in, he walks up some stairs. Are you guys following him?
I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, alright.
Well, no, I'm following.
Okay.
I'm following, but I'm keeping an eye out. If anyone else shows up, I wanna stop moving.
Tie a bell into the door frame.
Okay.
He went through this door there.
Okay.
Okay.
See as he walks. And he stops right here. And he kind of holds his hands up to you all. Like a motion to stop.
Okay.
He walks. Walks over here. And right here, there's a burlap sack. And he picks it up and holds it. And as he does that, you see these crates in the room start to shake and tremble. And all of a sudden, koosh, 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 from all these crates burst out.
Fuck.
It's not letting me... Hold on. There we go. Burst out these vampire-looking, similar to the one you saw in the basement. And they all hiss, and you watch as the one that popped out by Henrik immediately reaches out and grabs him, bites down on his neck, and just tears his throat out and grabs the bone.
Shit.
And
Well,
one of them goes, "It's time," and that's where we'll end the session.
Fucking hell.
Cool.
Oh my god. Okay.
Well,
That's
good
not
thing we
what I
got-
was
I
expecting.
got 10 pitons. I'm going vampire hunting.
You watch as the one that just ripped out his throat did grab the bag of bones and has it in its hand.
There's no
Please tell
exits
me
here,
that-
right?
Behind us.
I mean,
well, time to get that magic circle.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good idea. We can just sit here and shoot at them. I've got a bow. It lasts for an hour.
Well, they can still do ranged attacks of their own. They're vampires.
What are they gonna do? Spit at us?
Yeah.
They're probably not in the mood to fight. I mean, those boxes are probably pretty cramped, and they've been in there for who knows how long.
Can we, okay, just kind of real quick, can we tell approximately how strong of a vampire they are?
They're a vampire spawn. That's pretty clear
Okay.
to tell.
It's a fairly low level.
They're each combat rating 5.
Okay.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
okay, we have holy water and pistons. Or pittons.
Cons.
Cons.
These ones also look very much more healthy and stronger than the one you met in the basement.
Fucking hell. But they've been in boxes. They're literally
Yeah, but they've been
packaged vampires.
feeding. They've been feeding.
I guess.
The other one's been starved for like a year.
And
Okay.
another one, the one that grabbed the bones looks over and another one looks over and says, "The feast has begun."
Bring it on.
I think it's time to leave, guys.
And
I
That
got
is where
this.
we will end the session.
No,
Okay.
we can't leave. We got to get those. I literally need that bag. As soon
I
as
got
I
you.
hug
I got
that
you. Oh, I
bag.
got
We
you.
can keep going. We can continue if you want.
Mm,
Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I
Oh.
didn't mean right now. I just meant like no. We can't
Oh.
leave this room
we're
until I
definitely
get that bag.
Okay. Yeah,
I got
sure.
this.
Sounds like a good. Yeah, let's do it.
Kilvin's gonna
Oh.
stake some motherfuckers.
Yes. Excellent.
Does staking actually do anything?
Yeah, it's like in the last one.
Well, so that one was really weak. So it's not going to have the same effect.
Are we the same level now as we were then?
No, we're
No, you're one
Two
level higher.
One level higher. Cool. Okay.
So basically, we're outnumbered 6-4, and we're outleveled by 1 by each
My
creature.
fault.
And Ren is super tired and has only 15 feet of movement.
Well, Ren can throw daggers from a distance.
I do have a bow. I also learned, so Snow and I were talking about this earlier. I learned that I can hold daggers in both hands, and I can use my bonus action to make an offhand attack, i.e. throwing another dagger. And so if my first attack misses, I can still proc my sneak attack with my offhand attack.
But just keep in mind that if you do that, you lose out on like the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Right. And it also, the second attack isn't as good. It like misses out on some modifiers or something like that.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Kilvin's good. Kilvin's got protection from evil and good.
This is
We
quite
get,
a cliffhanger. We're leaving. This is like some anime level shit right here.
True.